So. Wir sind drauf. Halbfinale. 2 Matches vor dem Grand Final sind wir noch entfernt. Wir werden heute schon einige Entscheidungen hier bekannt geben. Werden sich tatsächlich die beiden Favoriten durchsetzen, ist jetzt die Preisfrage. Dann haben wir aber ein folgendes Szenario, würde ich mal behaupten. Moment.
Oh, Jason, I just want to take a moment and just sort of soak it all in, the joy, the celebration of
Wir lassen
Counter-Strike.
die
We
Jungs
are
erstmal.
ready with the first semi-final here in Paris. How do you feel on this fine day?
Oh, I'm ready for an upset. I'm ready for a surprise. I think this entire major has just conditioned us to be expecting and ready for the unexpected, right? It's been absolutely crazy. I mean, if you think about this too, Heroic as a team that we feel like has never really been upset. They've been immune to it. Well, Ima on GamerLegion has been the best player in the major thus
Es
far.
geht los!
Let's get it on!
Opening map is going to be on Ancient, and we have got GamerLegion versus Heroic. A semi-final to decide who goes to the grand final. Heroic, obvious favorites, definitely look like the better team, but GamerLegion, they've surprised the whole way through. And look at Heroic already throwing in a couple of tricks here, Jason. They're actually pushing Tessus and Cadian out, and this is so early on. This kind of a push usually slows down, usually you wait around, but they're just going to keep on going. Cadian ready to turn the corner and start with a killer in the semi-final. Taking out Chaosity to lead here as well.
Gleich
And
so
the
ein
game is up right now.
Bombenmove.
GamerLegion, they just have to go for the B-bomb side right here.
The game's not up, the game's over. Sett's got another one as well. Isaac with the rebuttal, but again, that flank is going to come in. Shui and Isaac have to fight their way out of this, and at this point, maybe the plant is all they can get. 2 versus 4, but another kill makes it just 3, and now 2.
They missed so many shots. What's happening?
Bam.
Cadian trying to
Cadian mit
see
3.
him. He's going to get the kill on Isaac. And
Bam.
Shui here. 1 versus 2, the captain of the team, but he's
Die erste Runde geht rüber
Cadian with the triple
an
kill,
Heroic.
but that almost got out of hand.
Yeah, well, that did get out of hand. What a great job from
So, wir haben
Cadian
folgende
and Tessus to pull that
Situation.
one back.
Wenn
3 kills on Cadian.
Vitality
Now you gotta
und
wonder what
Heroic
happens if he doesn't
beide
get
ins
those
Finale
initial 2 kills
einziehen,
on
haben
the
wir eine
flank.
Pattsituation,
More
weil
than anything,
Vitality
though,
ist bereits für
obviously a
Köln
very bold call
qualifiziert.
tactically for this
Ich
kind of a push.
tendiere
But
dann,
as we know,
dass
Cadian likes to
Heroic
set the
diesen
tone.
Platz
Cadian likes to play an
überschrieben bekommen
emotional
wird,
metagame as well, and he's letting you know they're not
automatisch.
going to be scared to push. They're not going to be scared to push up and throw things at you that you're not expecting, that you're not ready for. That might not always feel like the best
Überraschender
idea,
wäre es
but
tatsächlich,
still
wenn
gonna catch you off
GamerLegion
guard.
ins Finale einzieht und Vitality
Such a risk. But then
gewinnt.
again, I mean, playing it
Bekommen wir
passively on
einen
CT's
Underdog
map could also
in der
itself be a risk, right?
Gruppenphase
You keep
von
2 on
Köln.
one in middle to
Also
the B-bomb
ich
side,
vermute
and
mal,
they
dass
do
es so
what they were gonna
passieren
do, which is
wird,
basically an all-in on the B-bomb side. You're trying to
dass
defend 2 versus 5 for a minute there, so might just be worth it.
dass wenn
2
Vitality ins
Khalils,
Finale
1
einziehen
Tech
sollte, dass man dann tatsächlich die 2 Platzierten dieses Ticket gibt, vermute ich mal. Ich weiß es nicht, wir werden später sehen, vielleicht sogar morgen.
Massive way to get back into it. He's crouching forward, doesn't even reload, just 9 bullets left in that magazine. If someone was going to come through here, shush. Oh, actually, Immer, is he going to go through? He's waiting for it on the other side. There we go, but he doesn't quite check it, and Shush will take him down.
He didn't need to do that. He didn't need to do that. He's opened up the opportunity for Heroic 2 on 2.
Ouch.
There's no kits though. Oh, Chaos falls next. And it's Acor, a Deagle, all that remains, and tucks himself in. And now Shush has picked up a kill. He's got plenty of time for this. And that's a quick shot from Yabby.
Applaus.
And the defuse is in.
Some very tight rounds at the beginning here. That's going to be scary for Heroic, knowing that, you know, they almost could also go for these rounds. But at least they should have a little bit of a chance of doing some more here. Jabby, very low on health at the end of it. They'll pick up 2 M4s to bring into the next round. 3rd one is coming up. With that much damage and with a bomb plant, do you just force it here if you're GamerLegion? Do you just say,
yeah, I think,
hell with it?
I mean, I'm not going to argue against the idea, right? What they're going to do is drop down, and they're still going to buy. Going to be a
Sehr
half buy,
starker
Mac 10
Start.
coming out, Tech 9's coming out, so not throwing everything at the wall, but bringing some elements of danger to keep limiting that economy. Look, that should have been a 1 round for GamerLegion. That should have been Ima, despite the incredible 3 opening kills that he gets to put him in a good position, throws one away coming through that smoke. Not necessary. He's going to have to pull himself back out. They rinse and repeat. B-rush. And Tessus can't land any of the shots, but Stout is there, and Cave doing all the work.
Oh man, they got so deep onto the bomb site, and yet they weren't really able to do anything. They even had a lot of down in front of Stown, so that probably should have been the end of him. Chaos now.
Bam.
A little bit more damage here would be good, but it's not going to be possible. Heroic, close to losing the last previous rounds here, but now all 5 members surviving. And if they're dropping low on health, that's not going to make a difference. 3-0 for the favorites to begin the semi-final with.
Yeah, and that puts away a lot of danger from all the losses in the second round, right? All five people survived. Heroic probably thought that was going to be a bye round regardless, but this is 3 rounds in a row that GamerLegion has attacked that B bomb site. Heroic's now shut them down each and every time. So with the AKs out on the board, this should get a bit more normalized, more towards mid control, more spread out, more standard, lane control as well outside of the B site. And let's see what GamerLegion can do there.
Uff, geht's.
Yeah, they're going to have the AWP on A-core. You know that should be able to make the difference. Not that it's necessarily going to be easy. Opening T-side and opening it up this map. There's a lot of
Erste Buy-Round
that you can get
jetzt.
caught in. Some spray through the smoke. Really standard stuff here. Am I going to evacuate
Also
behind
Heroic
Molotov?
gibt
Doesn't
gleich
really wanna stick
richtig
around
Gas,
for it.
ey.
Early mid control for Heroic, which also leaves that A bomb side undefended.
Man
and
sieht
this is
sofort
where
hier
the homework and the research
an
really
dem
comes
Start
in. If
von
you're
Heroic, wer
GamerLegion,
hier der
do you read
Favorit
this
ist.
setup? Do you have a feeling that
Und es hängt
maybe
nicht damit
Heroic
zusammen,
are
dass er
just
die Nummer
embodying
2 der
that
Welt
A-bomb
ist.
side at all?
I mean, what you
hängt
gotta
damit
be
einfach
happy about
zusammen,
GamerLegion. Look at all the utility they have, and then contrast that. Oh, there's the
dass
aggressive
Heroic
Canadian once again. Heroic showing
in
a
letzter
little
Zeit
bit of
sich so
boldness in these
konstant
pushes.
entwickelt hat.
Now the defense is going to sink back
Die
towards
waren
that.
ja auch
However,
schon
the nades could be an issue.
öfters
The
auf
nades
der
could be a
Platz 1 der
problem because it's full
Weltrangliste.
sets across the board for
Aber
GamerLegion, and it's
es
very
fehlt
light
zu
due to that
diesem
mid-control from Heroic.
perfekten Ende. Fehlt Heroic einfach nur noch ein Major Titel. Und jetzt haben sie die dicke Chance.
Jabby and Cadian, they are feeling a little bit lonesome over on that A-bomb side. The rotations right now
Und jetzt
so
fehlt
far
einfach
away.
nur noch
Sui's actually
zum
gonna
Ende
call-
dieser
oh no, that's a little bit of an issue.
CS-Go-Ära
Shush takes him
noch ein
down.
Major Titel.
And Jabby, he reads this. He knows what's coming next. The flash, the smoke is up, but it's a 4 versus 5. They can afford. They don't have to fight to the death right now. They can afford a retake instead, and I think that's what they're trying to do. Tessus will get blown up though. A-core landing his first kill of the
Das ist jetzt die
semifinals.
Chance.
And it is a 4-on-4, and with that much damage on Cadian, now actually Heroic, they're in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, massive issue. Especially
Ja,
with
das
this
war's,
angle
die
from
geben die
A-core.
Runde ab.
No smoke in the choke point, so the sniper is able to take complete
Völlig
control and
vernünftig.
advantage of the situation. And I think Heroic's calling the save. Already backing off towards middle. They
Ist
want
okay.
nothing to do. And
Ist
again,
in
it comes down
Ordnung.
to nades at the end of the day. Nice clean entrance into the A-bomb site, but with no flashbangs, no smokes, no nothing to get back in for the retake. Heroic call it off to preserve the money.
Ja,
And it's a
vielleicht ein
right call to
Exit-Frag,
make.
wenn es gut läuft.
So first round for GamerLegion on the board, and now they've just got to protect the guns.
Yeah, that blast radius is really huge on the map. People don't know.
Ah,
Really
schade.
often people die in this one. In fact, A-core will
Aber einer
growing up.
kratzt schon so
They're
wegen
gonna
der
be able to
Bombe ab.
save the AWP, and they will take
Ah,
out Shush
gut.
at the end.
Ist
So
in
it's not
Ordnung.
nearly as bad as it could have been.
Now, one little
Kann man so
micro thing that
mitnehmen.
occurs too, we saw the play that Shush tries to make through the smoke. That gets punished. Heroic was ready for that. One person watching the smoke, one sperm spamming the magazine. And Shui gets caught unawares trying to
Ey,
take advantage
gestern.
of a reload.
Boah,
We'll keep our eyes on that battle. 3-1 for
was
Heroic.
Apex gestern getrieben hat. Guckt euch mal
And a
den
timeout is
letzten
taken.
TikTok-Clip
A pause
von
in the
mir,
action as
den ich
Heroic wants to
hochgeladen habe
talk
gestern
things
Abend.
over.
Guckt ihn euch an.
And typically when you take middle
Guckt
that
euch an,
aggressively,
was
as Heroic
Apex
was doing, it does
getrieben
mean
hat.
at a
Das
minimum,
ist...
you're gonna
Boah!
have probably one defender and he will be towards that donut
Ich will nicht
position.
sagen,
So
aber
good
das
read
war
for
bisher
GamerLegion,
die
probably something that
krankeste
they've
und
talked
beste
through
Aktion
beforehand.
des gesamten
And
Turniers aus
because
meiner
Heroic
Sicht.
did after all lose a fair few rifles at the beginning, they just didn't want to go for that 4 versus 4 retake. Low on health as well, I can't really blame them for it. Round number 5 is coming up in GamerLegion. The fact that they announced themselves early on, again, if you're the underdog team, you really don't want to go really far behind. Like, you want a chance early on to claim some rounds in the opening half.
Yeah, and they already had one missed opportunity in round number 2 where they could have actually turned it from Mima. So they've let that one kind of slip out of their hands, and now it's about grinding this out and getting some kind of an advantage moving forward.
Die
into
hat
the
bei
half.
mir schon
Round
über
5
1000
back in
Nachrichten
play.
in den Chat geschrieben.
Up in both hands of for both teams, A-core and Cadian, each with one.
Das ist
And again, more slow pace,
krass.
less bodies towards the B bomb site than how GamerLegion opened this half.
Yeah, that in itself could be such an interesting battle. I'd love to
Wusste ich
see
gar
A-core
nicht. Also
versus
Pierre,
Cadian. I'm sure A-core's
über
gonna be
1000
really,
Nachrichten
really
hast du bei mir
confident
schon in den Chat
in that
geschrieben.
fight, if it ever comes up.
Kam mir bisher noch
Shush
gar
is
nicht
inside
so
the
viel
B-bomb site,
vor.
feeling a bit lonesome once again.
Yeah, he's going to get tested, though. He was tested in the previous round as well. The only player here, Yabi's the closest, and he's over in red room towards middle, so he's quite far away from any kind of a rotation if Shush gets in towards trouble. And any mistake against A-core's op could spell his death. Yabi smoked off is now going to shift back to provide that support.
Ah, der hat's gewusst.
Oh, and it's got the pick.
Er
It's
drückt
got the
aber
opening.
Akku gut runter. Jabi, komm.
Yeah, Molotov to control the peak on the other
Favorit
side,
ist
so
Heroic
Rowan has
und ich
really
setze mich
one
auch für
angle to
Heroic
cover
hier
there,
durch.
and Jabby is thinking about it, do I actually want to go for this? He will, but
Ja, das
A-core
war's schon wieder.
absolutely
Das
blows
war's
it
schon
up.
wieder. Kannst du
5
vergessen, die
versus
Runde.
3.
Another save. It's already
Yeah.
called. They're backing off.
Instantly.
Die 2 Frags waren schon zu viel für Heroic. Die 2 Frags waren schon zu viel für Heroic.
That's on the back of going fast B the first 3 rounds. Like it was just, I mean, one round maybe they were forced to do it, but the other 2 they really just went for it. And now they're exploiting this part of the map.
And that angle as well, Acor's gotten 2 picks, and that's something Heroic's going to have to know as they rotate over when that A bomb site is under attack. GamerLegion is actually moving into this bomb site without a smoke in that choke point. They're more than happy to just post up the opera and give them a chance, give them an angle to find a pick, and Acor finds both of them. 2 kills. And it's 3-2. Money's still good due to the saving from Heroic. But GamerLegion closing the gap, keeping this close early.
Ja, Steven hat nicht viel Kohle. Aber es sollte für Rüstung und alles sollte das reichen.
If GamerLegion continue to find success at the A bomb site, it's likely Heroic will have to loosen up on the mid defense, which for Suhey will open up the
kleine Information für alle, weil die Frage ist ja die Tage schon mal aufgetreten. Woher bekomme ich jetzt an diesen Sound aus der Halle mit den Kommentatoren? Statt da unten links. Da steht die ganze Zeit ein netter Name, der die ganze Zeit den Ton ausspuckt. Das ist der Observer. Dementsprechend können wir die Kommentatoren und auch die Stimmung in der Halle hören, wenn auch die Qualität nicht die beste ist. Aber für diese Übertragung reicht das völlig aus. Mehr darf ich euch vom offiziellen Stream nicht anbieten, obwohl das wie gesagt von der Blast selbst hier eingefügt wird. Also von daher gibt es ja dafür Gott sei Dank keine Probleme. Ich warte aber immer noch auf eine Antwort, die ich der Blast per E-Mail geschickt habe, aber ich glaube auf diese groß nicht mehr zu hoffen. Wollte nämlich etwas versuchen zu erreichen. Nur leider, die E-Mail habe ich vor 3 Tagen geschrieben, aber ich kriege leider keine Antwort drauf. Also wenn einer von der Blast zuschaut, ich habe Mittwoch eine E-Mail an euch geschrieben. Würde mich noch auf eine Antwort freuen, auch wenn es ein Nein ist. Das reicht völlig aus. Wäre aber mal gut, eine Antwort auf eine E-Mail zu kriegen, auch wenn es, wie gesagt, die ist ernst gemeint, die E-Mail. Also wenn ich E-Mail schreibe, meine ich das nicht als Witz. Möchte ich mal anmerken hier.
He's the only one here. Shush is coming in from CT spawn, and he's gonna get shut down. They should have known that something was up, but they just weren't ready for it. Shush, good shot on the kiosk.
Oh,
they're gonna run right into it. Even with the spray down, he mows them all right down. And it's on his own.
Erstes dickes Ausrufezeichen hier.
Ridiculous setup.
That is the best player at the event, delivering high impact in the semifinals. That's gotta feel good if you're GamerLegion. Your star player has shown up to play.
Oh, erstes dickes Ausrufezeichen von GamerLegion.
You mentioned earlier how there was no smoke, I think, when Yabby earlier made the crossing. This time, no flashes to set anything up with, right? They just run in, and it's a huge choke point, so they just get bunched up on top of each other. Tessa's here, trying to do a little bit at the end of the round. Imma's pretty far with the blast soul, and even Tessus will not be allowed to escape. GamerLegion, they tie up the game.
Schauen uns das nochmal an hier.
3-3.
Yeah, and they're gonna force an awkward decision out of Heroic. Cadian's got 70.
Oh, da fällt der erste.
So they're gonna have to figure out what they want to buy. They can throw an op on Cadian just for the risk with some upgraded pistols around him, but this is a beautiful triple spray down on the transition back. There he is, the tank.
Yeah, he's in the arena, a legend of the game. Was before CSGO even came out.
That man deserves thunderous applause. RPK in the house. And Acor lined up at the bottom of ramp.
Well, this is awkward. Good little boost to try and get the early kill there, but the fact is, Heroic are kind of getting pushed around in the map here. Once the rifles are in play, GamerLegion starts to look a bit more confident. They don't have any pressure on them in this round. They know the Heroic economy is not going to be very good. And they know that that AWP is in play now. Even a little bit of a gift, you don't even lose a player to it. You just hear the shot ring out across the map. And you're going to be aware. You could see Immer is making sure nobody's pushing over on this side. They are giving a little bit of space here for Heroic to make a mistake. But luxury, Jason, if you get 3 people this deep into the tunnels at B. I mean, that's as close as you can get to winning a round without firing even a shot.
Well, Ima's going to get some attention again. He's hearing footsteps on the flank. He's going to call it out. First kill is his. Wrapped around from middle. Can't spin in time. But this shouldn't be any kind of an effort from Heroic. This will be another save as the op is just too valuable. The AK-47 on Yabby as well, so Heroic still playing the money game as they got locked out of another bomb site. And GamerLegion is going to take a lead. 4 in a row for the Underdogs.
Yeah, this has been a terrific start, truly. A-Core getting a couple of important shots, but obviously Immer with some of those triples that he's landed already, that is going to put you just over the edge. And now just Heroic looking for an exit if they can. Steal a rifle, anything that you can grab your hands on right now. T side of Ancient, so quite the interesting scenario that's unfolding here. Gonna get far away from the bomb. And nobody dies soon this time.
Läuft noch nicht ganz bei Heroic.
It's pretty crazy to see him get here, though. That's a little bit of a shock of its own, but GamerLegion keeps surprising throughout this whole event. A second timeout burn from Heroic heading into round number 8. They need to have a conversation quickly because the defense is starting to get overrun on multiple parts of the map. At the B bomb site, in middle they've been challenged. They haven't been able to stop GamerLegion, and obviously A has been a massive weakness.
Yeah, and you would love to see Heroic try and do what they did in the pistol round, which is push up. But again, that's not a strategy you can just default to every time. That's sort of an ace up the sleeve kind of round where you say, okay, well, they already used it in the pistol, right?
That risk
they're going to be aware.
Yeah. Well, we even saw Cadian get a little frisky down mid in a round earlier. Flashbanged into a peak deep. But he's got the op now, so he's staying a bit further back. More than anything, you touched on it, GamerLegion's been able to get map control in different portions for free and really lean on it, really use it as leverage to punish Heroic's defense. A very small contingent of Heroic fans making their voices heard inside the A-Core arena.
Richtig. Oh, was ist mit GamerLegion los? Jetzt 3 unten, Heroic kommt gut ins Spiel und auf einmal GamerLegion, guckt euch an. Was ist los mit denen? Wahnsinn. Also das wird dann doch eine schwerere Begegnung.
Yeah, they're getting absolutely busted, Heroic. This is rough. What a good sequence from GamerLegion, and that is a switch up in the defense as well. That's out of the timeout, going for a little bit of aggression, trying to get some advanced positions to deny map control, and they're punished all across the board. And Cadian's just gotta be left trembling, trying to save this up. Stepping forward for a little bit of trickery to keep the Wolves at bay.
Yeah, this is something that he does really well.
Die nehmen ihn jetzt noch weg.
Keeping people guessing. They are kind of aware. Leg shot as well, and he's gonna get hunted down. There is no escape. Isaac to get the last one.
Boah, das sieht so nicht gut aus.
I don't think many people thought GamerLegion were going to be able to make the semi-final at all, but to show up on a day like this, hot out the gate, putting pressure on Heroic right from the beginning.
Das sieht nicht gut aus.
As GamerLegion go on a bit of a streak here.
Aber er hat 3 Runden geholt. Das war's bisher.
The inexperience we always talk about is a factor. It's not
Underdog
and you got to give props
im Major Finale.
The 20-year-old in-game leader of GamerLegion, really working this map well at the moment.
Das wäre echt eine fette Überraschung. Meine Major Picks, wie gesagt, das habe ich ja gestern Abend schon gesagt. Gold ist sicher, habe ich auch vorhin gekriegt. Mehr passiert nicht mehr.
We talked a lot about Cadian's leadership skills, and I think for good reason. He really is the engine that's going to drive this team forward, and they need him now. But Sue as well. The fact that he's brought them here is wild. Down smoked off in the middle now, and they're going to be gravitating back to the B bombs. They're so unpredictable. They're winning fights everywhere, Jason. So the whole book is open, and they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, we're not seeing that sole player at the A bomb set. I mean, Yabby's close by over, and Donut Shush has some options if he gets a kill off this boost. And now, oh my God, look at the weakness GamerLegion is finding again, moving and rotating around the map. Heroics still have no idea what's coming. Heroics alone. Cadian is alone defending this bomb site, and he's going to get aggressive through the smoke.
Das war's auch schon wieder.
By the time that they're on the bomb side, and that's too little, too late.
Das war's auch schon gefühlt wieder mit der Runde.
Shush and Tessus, I mean, you could, if you're in this kill.
No.
Flashed on through. Seht trying to hunt down Tessus. That is so aggressive.
Das ist wieder ein Rückzug, die werden sich da jetzt...
How can he get back into the retake here?
He's got the only kit as well. If he gets taken down by Kios, it's all over.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Shush going to be walking in. He could be the guy to open it up, but the truth is, you're
Das
right.
dauert wieder zu lang.
Kit is worth the entire
Das ist
round
halt
at the moment.
Diffuse Kit, aber...
Even be really trying for this one.
Ja, das war's
Set
schon.
it up a little bit of a peek. Kios going for the kill, and now the kit has been lost and Shush.
Wenn ich er gewesen wäre, hätte ich die AK mitgenommen, hätte ich es sein gelassen.
With a double kill each in GamerLegion, marching on in this opening half.
Bro, this is looking easy. This is looking way too easy for GamerLegion. This is incredible. They're finding all the weak spots.
Yeah, they're calling, finding the empty A-bomb sites early and just hitting that until it starts to hurt. And then when Heroic are a little bit pressured, they go towards middle, they go towards the A-bomb site, and they show up at B just when they need to.
And because they've been punished so much, Heroic is really kind of holding back conservatively in these mid-rounds and finding that information. They have no idea what's coming. GamerLegion playing a real clean game in these last 6 rounds straight.
They absolutely are, and the pressure is on Heroic now once again. Back to pistols. You would love a miracle round here where you pick up one with just the 5.7s and the Deagles. I can't believe what I'm seeing. GamerLegion about to be at 7 rounds. Having dodged the Deagles. Emma, actually, usually that's spray that he's really, really good at, but this time he's going to get bested a little bit with a 5.7.
It's all right. Isaac's holding onto the bomb side. Everyone else is streaming in. The question is down on the flank. Shui can catch him. This is huge. Timing is everything. He knows someone's likely going to come behind, but he could find Acor, and he will.
Das ist gut. Das ist gut gespielt. Das ist gut.
What a turn with the MP9. And it's all come crumbling down. Kios left.
Sparrunde. Sparrunde, Heroic.
The burst of a lifetime.
Nehmen wir.
Down. I can't believe he just kept jiggling back and forth and just sending out little pellets to hit Sue at the end of it. That was the round that they needed so badly. That's losing 6 in a row, and Heroic making it back with a good flank and some really impressive work here for Stown. This first kill is basically for free, but the follow-up one is way hard to get.
Timeout für GamerLegion.
And this time it's almost like the boldness of having those pistols
Kohle
allowed
hat
to get
man,
to
also
jump on
daran
some of
wird's
those
nicht
flanks,
liegen.
right? Stown making that bold play, pushing up middle, wrapping around very quickly.
Ich glaube, die lassen sich jetzt hier diese Eco, die man kassiert hat, echt nicht gefallen, ey.
Kios at 14,000 before the buy. They've got multiple rounds of buys before they run out of funds. So Heroic's going to have to do this a hard way. Time to plant their feet, go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and Exist looked like he was saying, you know, calm things down here and just don't get too ahead of ourselves. Still a very open game. It's just that it's impressive for GamerLegion, but nothing's really been decided yet on the map. Still a lot more Counter-Strike to be played, so don't want to get too ahead of ourselves either. GamerLegion led right now on the board by
so schwer wird das hier.
Right there behind him. It's a really good trio of players that's carrying them forward into this opening half. And we'll see if Heroic know what they're doing now with the rifles are back.
Ja, zumindest hat man sich jetzt so eine kleine Runde wieder geholt. Also das ist
Yabby over in Donut, so Shush can be mobile towards middle if necessary.
ist okay.
Make a decision based off what information Yabby sees. B defense is shored up pretty well with Cadian and Tessus down over towards Jaguar.
Nächste Woche, verspreche ich euch,
And for the moment, GamerLegion just waiting.
gibt's mal wieder einen stinknormalen Gaming-Stream. Wann ist die Frage?
So if GamerLegion late in this
Das ist die
round decides to
einzige
go there and
Frage.
they have the right smokes
Wann?
for it, they might be able to get a bomb plant. But it looks like the bomb is still on the opposite side of the map, so they're going to try and set that up. Shush going down early. Through the smoke in the middle in the red room. He just blows him up, and Heko sneaks in a kill, takes out Cadian, and now walking right through Imma. He was seconds away from having that one in Stown. They're under pressure right now, Heroic. I don't even know how they can communicate it. You've lost the entire map.
Yeah, that's the worst timing for that opening kill from Imma. It pulls all the defense back from the B bomb site, which really makes Cadian exposed. And now they're scrambling. Nobody can support Yabby. He's all on his own for this entire round.
I mean, if he can get the kill on Isaac and maybe stop Kios from coming in, there's a slight, slim chance here. It has to be heroics from Yabby. There's the first one. He is well aware of what's coming next, setting it up with a grenade, but actually they're going to call it off. They're saying, all right, Let's not go there. Let's try and see if we can switch it around. Immer in the middle, catching Tessis, and now instead it's on
Position
down
stellen.
defended. A one-man army at the bomb site.
Kriegt nur ein. Ja, das war's.
And he tries to get
Safe.
the spray, but he
Safe hat
cannot.
keinen Sinn.
Time for the bomb plant as well.
Safe hat keinen
Chaos
Sinn.
finding that last shot, and Jabby is on his own, way too far away from the action.
Yeah, he can do absolutely nothing. He was
Hat keinen
isolated
Sinn,
the
da
whole
jetzt
round
drauf
by
zu
Ima.
gehen.
What a great position for the flank. The opening kill. Oh, a little bit of spam. A little bit of spam gives away Shush's position.
Da ist ein
And
Exit-Track.
Akor eventually realizes he's staring at the side of Kadian.
One round for Heroic after losing 6 in a row, and then GamerLegion just strike back immediately. And that mid position, I think we talked about it earlier, right? That's the problem if you give up too much mid control. The T's can start to get in. And the fact that he opened it obviously with a shot for the smoke is a little bit ridiculous, but once he had done that, he controls the entire rotation on the map. It's impossible for Heroic to really help each other out. And you can see tactically how that just completely breaks them down.
Zweiter Mods. Heroic schon
7-4,
verballert,
round number
ein
12.
GamerLegion.
And this is just
Nach
a
11
wild way to get this day started.
Yeah, I did not expect this whatsoever. GamerLegion up by 3. Heroic going to have to buy with the single saved rifle. They got plenty of M4s to bring up next to it, but no op on Kadian. Hasn't exactly been super impactful, so maybe not the biggest deal in the world. Let's see what Heroic have this round. Still looking to find a solution for this attack.
They really haven't. Stown looks like he wants to join Jabby and Kadian. I like this setup because it does mean if there is a fight in middle early, you are going to have so many good chances. You can get flashed in if you're Stown from the middle. Like, there are a lot of ways you can help each other out. You just probably can't hold it forever, right? Because you will run out of grenades eventually.
Von
So
Heroic, das
the
ist
T's, and they're already not fighting
bisher
really at the
jetzt
start
noch
of it
nicht
here.
so gut.
Ooh, that's
Ein
scary.
AP, ja,
Akor
bleibt doch
quite
stehen.
lucky to be alive.
Yeah, it's a great start. Make Akor a little bit passive with only 1 HP. All the
Bleibt
spam
doch
starting to
stehen
do a
mit 1
lot of
HP.
damage. Shui's down to 34 as well. And
3
Stown
Runden
starting to get a little bit
geholt,
peaky.
dann
He's got
lang nichts zu
reinforcements
hören,
behind him
der
if he goes
4.
down,
geholt, eine
but
Eco
timing seems
und
to
jetzt
be
kommt
with
wieder
him.
nichts.
And he's got one. Controlling B lane.
Smoke is up, and that's going to help out Stown and Jabby on the other side. They were really trusting in that to work out. This is a little bit more aggressive from Heroic, and it seems to be working out so far. Wide swing for Stown. Chaos is out of the round, and actually Kadian.
Das sind 3 wichtige jetzt.
He pushes right through the smoke, and they were just not ready for it.
But look at how
Damit dürfte
GamerLegion
der
is
Plant
restricted
eigentlich
from
jetzt
moving
vom
around the
Tisch
map
sein.
in this round. The mid control that whole time, B lane control that whole time, maintaining aggressive
Kohle hat
aggression from the
man,
mid
das ist
player,
keine
from the cave
Frage,
player.
aber
You're not giving
die
GamerLegion
Bombe,
room to
die werden
work
sie
with,
nicht
so
legen.
Heroic have at least found something to get him back on the
Akor
board.
wird wahrscheinlich
The
gucken,
question
dass
is,
er
can it be
die
consistent? Can it
AWP
happen round
saved.
after round?
Auf
I
jeden
would
Fall.
love a replay of this round where GamerLegion, instead of doing
Ja,
what
die
they're doing
versuchen
here,
die
which
noch
is
zu
about
pushen,
55
wenn ich das
seconds, right, they're
richtig
pushing
sehe,
for
ne?
something. If they wait, because at
Weiß,
about
wie
40
Tess
seconds,
ist.
Heroic had no grenades left, which means they can't smoke off the middle, they can't smoke
der
off the
wird-
doors outside of the B-bomb side. And they probably will be
Ja,
forced
da
to fall
kommt
back
nichts
a little
mehr.
bit. Now it's risky, obviously it's risky to leave the clock
Okay,
that
wieder
low to
2
wait it all
Runden
out,
nur.
but I think in a different
Jemand
world,
hinten
maybe
liegt.
GamerLegion will try and do that, and then we'll see if Heroic are going to be able to hold on to the last 30 seconds of the round.
We saw him do it earlier in this half. GamerLegion did it to great effect waiting out the utility. The problem this round is Heroic is able to find some kills while those smokes are up, right?
True.
So this round it's just executed a little bit better from Heroic, helped out by some early spam. And a second timeout taken from GamerLegion as well. Not simply content with preserving this lead and being happy with this lead, but wanting to build on top of it. 3 rounds remain in this first half, in this first semifinal in Paris. A chance for Ash to get into the conversation. Pre-game interview seemed very comfortable, very confident in the game plan they came with. And it's working so far.
Das ist
Yeah,
so
the rise. I
schwer.
mean, we talk about the individual players, even getting
Ah,
obviously as a
nee.
coach standing behind them, just being able to do it over and over and over again. Ash has put in a lot of homework. There's no
Jetzt
question
auch noch
about it.
2-1 kassiert. Oh Mann, ey. Das
Way
sind
to get
Punkte,
this
die wir
started.
brauchen,
7
Mann.
to 5, ladies and gentlemen, as we get back into it. Round number 13, ready and live, and Heroic way on the back foot at the moment. They need somebody to step it up here. Stown is already doing very well. He's actually top fragging in the server in spite of the fact that Heroic are losing rounds. So it's just one more player. Anybody else that's willing. We know they have the resources on the team to be able to answer back. Just one-to-one in terms of firepower. Heroic
Könnte
are
eine
not
sehr
going to be outdone by
knappe erste
anybody
Hälfte
that's left
werden.
in this tournament.
Here's that aggression again, wanting to control B lane, using Stown to
Macht der
clear
jetzt
things
hier einen
out
auf Hugo oder
aggressively.
wie?
Shush and Yabi pushing down mid late. Ema looking for a further push. There's a flashbang setup. It looks like, excuse me, that's a Molotov. Off the contact from Yabi, Shush will drop flames.
Look at how many grenades they spent already. GamerLegion, I mean, if they just wait again, keep waiting a little bit. Yabi up close, sure, if you swing into that right now, but what happens if another 20 seconds go by? They're going to try and see if they can test it out right now. They just get the opening. Sure, the Molotov is down, but they're still fighting. Isaac, 2 great headshots to open up the middle with. And it's a 3 versus 4. Tess isn't down, though. They are aggressive, and they're holding it still. They don't have any more grenades, and they're leaving Stown alone. Jason, this seems like madness.
Yeah, because mid's exposed as well.
It's
Stown,
just him.
and they're quiet.
Tessus is coming back now, but it might be a little bit too late. He's going to call it in. There's the bomb on the ground, but Tessus is getting overrun. And Stown, he can't escape. He has to stay in this tiny corner to fight for the death, and it's going to be Acor to take him down. Oh my god, yeah, they're just finding everything. Katie and that rotation getting caught before he get there to help out Stown. GamerLegion on 8 rounds. I wonder what would have happened if they would have kept the Stown and Tessus, set up early towards their ramp. But they just pulled it off at the wrong time.
It's the problem, you lose both players in middle and you feel like you're almost required in case GamerLegion is challenging and taking that space. What a heroic stand for Isaac inside the flames to find the second headshot. Absolutely beautiful. And Acor hits one blind. Yeah, Yabi's got to be frustrated. Whew. 3-round lead now. GamerLegion's going to take a lead into the second half regardless of what happens.
Ja, 1 Punkt
Heroic,
Minimum.
fighting to stay alive on Ancient.
Können so 5 drücken
That will step into a Molotov
für die
to try and
zweite
win you a
Hälfte.
semi-final. That's one hell of a move. Stown and Katie again pushing up. I don't mind this at all, but now we're back to a repeat from earlier.
Yeah, it's been a
Mal gucken,
while
ob's
since
so weit
we've seen
kommt.
this. It's been a while since Heroic has seen this, and once again, it's only Shush, Yabi, and Katie and aggressive in middle. They'll be able to get towards Donut, but they'll be smoked off.
His job here is to just get a kill and survive. That's the only thing he has to do. There's one. The spray
Den
on the
zweiten
second
hätte er
is
noch haben
almost perfect,
müssen.
but he'll stay alive. Isaac still living
Den
through this
zweiten
one.
hätte er noch haben
And now
müssen.
they're up close. Heroic with a 1-man lead, but we've seen earlier how quickly that can disappear. One shot through the hole, and actually they're going to be running through. The bomb isn't even planted yet, and they're losing Yabi and Tessus both, and now some shots are ringing out. Acor with the AWP, he'd love a bomb plan right now, but he's feeling a little bit worried. Now Molotov goes down right on top. But they have the man lead now. GamerLegion, they're bringing it back.
That's great utility from Heroic. They just get checkmated by one more smoke from GamerLegion. Plenty of time for them to get this bomb planted safely.
Yeah, you're right. Shush trying to walk through. He's instantly dead. Caught by the Swede on the other side. Suhe in the middle catching the rotation. It's just Cadian. And there's nothing he could do. We've seen some mad clutches out of him in the past, but this is too much to ask for. Suhe goes down. And round number 14 for GamerLegion. Absolutely nothing that Cadian could do about this one. Doesn't have a kit, and they know exactly where he is at the moment. Even getting the opening, even calling in the rotation, they just can't make this defense work, Heroic.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem was with so many forces in middle and so many forces in B, you actually had 3 to 4 Heroic players blocked behind the donut smoke. A blown rotation, so there was no one to challenge towards Temple on the retake, no one in CT Spawn on the retake. They were all just desperately coming through the smoke, and Cadian goes down anyway. That is every resource taken from Heroic. No op in this final round of the first half.
9-5, GamerLegion. They've shown up in a way that I certainly was not expecting. But they look confident all throughout this tournament. Yeah, it was a bit of a rocky start potentially. But they've been leveling up.
So spricht eine spannende zweite Hälfte zu werden, ne?
Peaking in a tournament of giving your best performances when it really matters. And they've been doing that every single time. Round number 15 is here. The last of the half, and Heroic, they badly need a 6th round. They need something to try and recover this momentum a little bit. They've fallen way too far behind. The GamerLegion outright winning this opening half. And now they're doubling down again on that A position, which again will leave the mid a little bit weaker. And they also don't have the grenades from earlier, Jason. This is miserable.
No, but they've at least got Yabi there looking for information for anyone walking out mid towards Donut. This is going to be another heavy A play. And do you have the tools necessary to stop this? Cadian will pounce off of the contact from Shush, but it's weaker weapons.
They definitely don't have the tools. Acor does a massive shot down Shush and Suhe.
Das wird eine schwere Aufgabe für Heroic.
Isaac finds a headshot. It is just now on Tessus. And they know where he's
Zwei
coming
hat
from. He's
er.
got that double spray down. They know
Einer,
everything. One
die
versus two
rotieren
here.
nochmal,
They
die
can bail
rotieren
out. They
nochmal.
can bail out. Ima's not in mid to keep track of Tessa's rotation, but that little last piece of utility
Der
that
hat's noch
A-Core
nicht
throws
gecheckt.
out while retreating is going to keep Tessa's frozen at A. Plenty of time to get into the B bomb site. Plenty of time to get an advanced position and the bomb plant as well. This leaves Tessa's in a near impossible clutch. 1v2.
Yeah, he's realized now, but you're right.
No kit. He's got to find Ima early. If Ima makes a mistake on a peak,
Yeah, he needs to find out. He
Jetzt
just
zu
wants to
spät
get a
bemerkt
feel for where Tessa
mit
is.
der
Is
Rotation.
he middle? Is he coming through this side? Or some planking all the way through T-spawn? That's the only thing that he cares about, just getting the information. And Tessa's
Junge,
you can't find it. Ima sneaking up on the
der
other
hat
side,
gut.
and there we go! 10-5!
Ja, das wird eine sehr
arrived in the
interessante zweite
semi-finals.
Hälfte. Kriegen wir auch wieder Sounds von unseren lieben Kommentatoren aus der Halle in der A-Core Arena.
Exist mentioned there were very few elite teams in Counter-Strike today. Well, we would put Heroic firmly in that category, but they are facing quite an obstacle. 5-10, they are down heading into the second half. And for a team who wants redemption from losing the Rio finals, they've got a lot of work to do.
Oh, it's been made way more difficult already. Their nemesis from Rio in Virtus Pro did not even make it here. And you might think for Heroic, they're thinking, well, that's it. Like, surely at least we get to the grand final again. We're one of our toughest competitors already out of it. We're going to get into the second half here. It's 10-5.
Freude zu was anderem.
Well, let's go, Jason.
Ja!
This had better be a start.
Here we go, mid-push. Little bit of aggression from the GamerLegion defects. Oh, Cadian, how does he get two? He didn't deserve
So,
it. He had
zurück
to
hier.
claw it out of their eyes. And it's just Isaac left alone. So much to do, and he can't handle the pressure.
That is the kind of start they were dreaming of. Heroic. They had a little bit of a break to just recollect themselves. And now Kios and Sue, if they steal this round back, that would be devastating to Heroic.
Belegt.
Absolutely sure that's not going to happen. And now just Sue left. And I mean, at this point, you could even justify saving the armor. There's probably no wrong or right move here. You can fight, you can try and swing yourself back into it and just warm up that pistol a little bit. But this round should be impossible to win.
Yeah, absolutely should be. And he's not even going to move past this point. Oh, maybe he will. Maybe he will. No kit. And as you mentioned, this is pretty much impossible. He's looking for any peek, anything that someone's going to give him. Tessa's in the back lines, trying to cut off the flank. He's going to fall to Stown. That's pistol round for Heroic. Both pistols in their favor, but still a ways
Zwei
to go.
Pistols gegen an Heroic.
I kind of like that, though. That almost looks
Das
like
mal der
Sue is
Stand.
saying, I'm going to make it painful even if we lose the round. Like, I'm going to try and see if I can
viele
make
Leute
you
sind
lose.
hier
Yeah,
drauf?
4 more people.
That should have
Guckt euch
never
an, wie
happened.
viele Leute hier
Cadian should
drauf
never
sind.
get a second kill in that fashion. First player coming down mid, small mistake, not clearing that deep corner. Really wanted getting involved in the fight towards the B bomb site and just takes his eyes off the prize. Only pistols, not even armor, not even any kind of an upgrade for GamerLegion. They're going to go for a third round buy.
I mean, they have a little bit of a buffer here they can work with. They don't have to. They're
Bin
not
so
desperate to try and
nervös.
force into this round. And
Aber gerade wegen was anderem.
Stack of the B bomb site. It's a roll of the dice.
War noch jetzt
And Heroic,
15:30.
we mentioned
Bundesliga-Konferenz geht ja
earlier,
auch
the
los.
desk were talking about
Ach
it
Gott
too,
sei
how
Dank
they
kann
are
ich
one of
nächste
the
Woche
least
gucken.
likely teams to
Den letzten
suffer an
Spieltag.
upset, the way that things are playing right now. So they should be able to do
Oh.
some research, and you can see they're doing exactly that. Send out Cadian.
Und
with
Cadian
Mac
hat
10,
einfach
just let him
keiner
off the leash.
gespottet. Ey, das ging ja
And some more
ratzfatz.
kills. They will clean up this round, only losing Shusho. They actually do attack the stack.
Cadian hat keiner gespottet. Da kommt er
but
rüber
also
mit
the weapon they went up
Posttierchen
against,
rein.
knowing it's unarmored USPs,
Einmal
they're
hier,
saying
einmal
they
da.
know the third round
Tschüss.
buy is coming. They're going to be aware of it. Timeout is taken.
Drittes Timeout
Early
GamerLegion.
on in the half,
Zwei
the third timeout
Timeouts
for
pro
GamerLegion
Team
burned.
geused
As they
in
wanna
der
have a
ersten
discussion.
Hälfte.
Very important round for them.
Ja, die zwei Runden schmecken
With the
GamerLegion
M4s
jetzt
coming
nicht.
out a little bit early.
We got such a great blueprint from Sue on the first half of how to break down that CT defense. Once they started winning at A, it softened up middle. They
Scheiß
exploited that more. They
Orangensaft,
started exploiting the B bombs. It was just it was so well laid out for us. And now the question is if Heroic could do something similar here.
Yeah, well, that's when
Ach
the underdog gets to
nee.
dictate the action, right? You get to attack where you want to attack.
Hi,
and
Dennis.
Heroic weren't able to stop it, but now on the CT side,
Hi, 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 hi,
You
hi,
exert some
hi.
influence, so you're not playing to Heroic's tune throughout this half.
Jetzt weiß ich auch, warum die Worms ein Tor bekommen haben,
Okay,
weil
you're
du in den
gonna stick on
Chat
the Mac
gekommen
10.
bist. Schäm dich. Nein, Spaß.
Yeah, I can respect it, although
Spaß.
there's helmets on everyone on the other side. Something to always keep in mind whenever you see a Mac 10 or a Galil
Hat
on play.
allen wenigstens verkackt. Nee. Also nicht wundern, ich konzentriere mich ja auch noch besser auf Fußball.
Put up a smoke of their own.
Ach!
And Cadian charging. He
Ach,
really
ach
wanted that
ja,
fight.
stimmt,
And
ihr
he
wollt,
definitely
ihr
got
seid
it.
ja weg.
Isaac
Ja, ja, ich hab's
shuts
gerade
him
gesehen,
down.
das Foto. Ich sehe es
4
gerade.
versus 5 to begin with, and even if it just
Ja,
bounces
ich
off,
finde,
I mean,
das
he's
Wetter
still a
passt
man down,
irgendwie.
now pushing forward and shush. I don't know how he knew, but he read that very well.
Just prepared for everything. A-Core's pushing through a smoke. Oh,
Ja, auf
they'll
mein
never
Handy
expect
guckst du
this.
den Stream
Surely.
nicht.
They were already close up in A earlier.
Nein, ich
They
hab's
won't
heute eben
expect this
gesehen, aber
mid-round
irgendwie
push
finde ich,
through
das
the
Wetter
smoke.
passt
Oh, no.
gerade.
The timing here,
Sowas.
he's going to be walking right into Yabby. He sees the shadow. He's good for the one kill, but he has no idea that they're already out. That was a sick move, but it might have backfired in the end. 3 versus 3 here. And Isaac going to be making his way through the tunnel, trying to get in there. The Molotov will slow him down. Kios and Sue is coming in from CT spawn. They have one smoke left.
Nice.
No defuse kit at all. So they're going to be in a lot of trouble trying to retake this. The ball goes down, but it won't even
1 gegen
happen.
3.
Isaac just picking them apart. Stown is on his own. Not a better player right now you'd want in a 1 versus 3, but my god, it's going to be hard to win. Now he does have a chance to maybe slip the net here. Bomb on his back, and he's going to be walking away from that one.
Yeah, he knows the position of both players. Chaos gave it up in Temple earlier, and Shui made some noise jumping
jetzt
back, so
Tempo
Stown
machen.
has a complete read of this. Off to the other bomb site. And just now, GamerLegion is going to start
der
putting the
muss
pieces
jetzt gut
together.
planten.
Nobody's home at A. They got to be cautious to clear
Junge,
out behind some of
einfach
the
blenden,
boxes.
einfach
But
blenden.
they
Warum
should
immer
start to
hinter
get the
diesem
piece of
Stein?
information, and the
Blende
plan
doch,
going down
Junge!
is surely going to seal it. Although Stown
Mann,
with
dieser
the
Fake jedes
buys them
Mal,
a few
ey.
extra seconds.
Seconds they might end up needing in this. With a 10-second defuse.
Wenn
ahead of
das
them,
klatscht.
every single second is going to count.
Stown needs to look for a fight. One fight before the bomb is tapped.
Is he going to rotate all the way around? It looks like it. In a position where you could get those wall bangs, especially
Weniger
if
als
they're
20
defusing for
Sekunden.
10 seconds. Oh god, that kit could end up making the whole difference here. Chaos, yeah, they're going to be smoking it off, but the Stown really care at this point. Tapping the bomb once, he walks right through, and Stown, it doesn't get any better than that. Now a lot of trouble, 10 seconds on the other side, he actually will hit him.
Der hat keine Zeit!
And he has to come off the bomb, and Stown in a 1 versus 3 to bring Heroic back into this opening round.
Gut.
That is a tough loss to swallow
Bravo.
if you're GamerLegion. So close yet so far, and Stown makes his presence known in these semifinals. Coming through the smoke, calling the bluff and challenging, not leaving it all to chance with the spam. Absolutely perfectly played.
Aber geiles Foto, ey. Kannst du ja mal das öfter noch ein paar Fotos mitbringen. Aber finde es, so wie du jetzt mir das Foto geschickt hast, wie das Wetter aussah, finde ich es eigentlich das perfekte Wetter, um Kajak zu fahren. Nicht zu warm, also zumindest vom Licht her nicht zu warm.
GamerLegion, a colder start to the second half than they probably wanted. They wanted that first buy round to be the knockout punch against Heroic. A team of this caliber, Jason, you want to put them away when they are down, when they are wounded and feeling weak, and that has already a little bit too late here. Heroic, they're certainly feeling the fire at their feet once again.
Yeah, great call from
Oh,
Katie
wir
in this round
brauchen
as well.
diese
They spot the
Dreier,
aggression coming
diese
out
drei
of
Punkte,
Katie.
das heißt,
That's
Weiß
a
schießt
lot
noch
of
eins.
resources on this side of the map to execute that, but hold the phone. 2 kills back in quick succession. Oh, they're going to go for this.
Why wouldn't you?
Come on.
You don't have that
Heroic.
much to lose.
Einfach
On the
ah!
other hand, if you win this round, it's going to be a shock to them. Good trade once again.
Oh!
Gabby is, and then a lot of lineup for them. All right, they lose what they had, but they wanted to see if they could put some pressure on. It will 10-9. Heroic winning 4 in a row to get back into the second half, and that's horrifying news for GamerLegion.
Yeah, it is, but now you get a little bit more money in the bank if you're GamerLegion. Now you're going to see a couple of kits picked up, which was obviously the biggest issue in the previous rifle round. A-Core's got the AWP, so a much more staunch and powerful GamerLegion defense coming into round 20.
Oh!
Calls and a nice clutch from Stown.
Auf die Worms schießen noch eins,
now within 1.
Yeah, they are getting there. One flick of that AK. Jabby trying to take down Immer, and he will eventually with a little bit more of a burst coming out.
Those are the kills that GamerLegion can't lose early. This is a minute and 40 that they're playing with a man disadvantage.
Ich find's halt lustig, wie wenn du von der Nate getroffen wirst, also nur durch den Wurf und alles, wie du dann diesen einen Damage kassierst. Ehrlich.
Obviously, he's going to have the confidence, right? He's
got to shoot.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Tess is swapped with a smoke in the middle, taking a huge risk, but he's found an empty red room in there. And again, we saw what happened in the first half when Immer and Sue made their way into the middle. They're in trouble right now, GamerLegion, whether they know it or not.
This is where if you're Isaac pushed up in towards A, you kind of have to make a push. Even though it's a little bit risky, you have to start moving. You're the only player who can gather information. Your teammates over at B are under pressure. They know there's presence in Jaguar. A-Core with an AWP can't shift over on the rotation due to mid being lost. Isaac has to make this play, and I think it's just coming a little bit late.
Yeah, but he's doing what you wanted, but you're right.
Der macht ja gar nichts, der bleibt da einfach stehen.
Get the one kill and Yabby on the good return. And the B bomb side's lost, and Tessis is control of the rotation. They have absolutely no fear at the moment. Down, he's walked into middle and actually making a fair bit of noise. He might be found by Isaac, might be close to a free kill right here. Yeah, there we go. But still, it's too late. They can't really win the round. Again, they do not have the defuse kit. That will tie up the game. We're at 10-10, Jason.
A little bit of a hunt coming, though. Well, A-Core and Isaac might have some challenges to these weapons. Tessis is walking into the A-bomb site now. Yabby's over at mid, keeping them pinned down. I don't know how far they'll go because the money's not great for Heroic. And it
Nein! Ach, komm schon!
So, 10-10.
Ach, Mann!
If you didn't know already, you can see the power of that mid position.
Oh, das ist doch so behindert. Du kassierst kurz vor Schluss dieses letzte Tor. Ich flipp aus, das gibt's nicht.
It's such a long map going around that he couldn't make it in time, unfortunately. And I mean, that's again another thing though for GamerLegion. If they had more grenades at the B-bomb site, maybe they could have slowed it down more, right? If they had two Molotovs, then they can buy time for Isaac, but they just don't have the utility.
Well, also, when you lose a player in a minute and 44 seconds, you're gonna have to
das ist doch so zum Kotzen,
You
ey.
want to keep that hit off as long as possible while you try and find an equalizing kill.
Wieder bleiben diese Punkte flöten, die du in diesem Abstiegskampf unbedingt brauchst. Dann kassierst du es wieder, ey. Das heißt, A liegt jetzt 2 Punkte vor uns, ey. Es gibt's nicht.
You saw that little smirk from Katie and looking his teammates deep in the eyes.
Ach,
we've
Mann.
been here many times.
Ja, und dann ist das Spiel abgepfiffen, ey. Es gibt's nicht.
And we've been on this stage before. We know how to handle
Ach, es ist doch zum Heulen, Mann. 2 Tore in den letzten 5 Minuten kassiert, ey. Das macht mich sauer, ey.
It's the moment they've been waiting for.
They just want the Dragon Horse.
Es liegen allen 2 Punkte vor uns, das war's eigentlich schon mit Abstieg. Das ist eigentlich schon fest. Nur wenn Alle verliert und wir gewinnen, dann können wir noch den Abstieg verhindern, ey. Das ist so beschissen am letzten Spieltag.
So the rifles leaning towards mid and A, and that looks like it's exactly where Heroic want to go. Oh, another opening find in middle. Beautiful from Tessis. Yabby's challenging up the B ramp right now as well, but Tessis controls everything.
They're just so deep on the map. You can see Sue is running back. He has no idea that someone's going to be there, and they're feeling so confident, Heroic. Once they get fired up, they just look like the scariest team in the world.
A-Core's trapped. If he wants to survive this round, he's got to fight his way out. He's got to fight towards middle. He needs to hold this line against Tessis. This one kill could open up his escape, but it's going to be tough. Tessis has the angle. Nice and easy as you like. It's only going to be Emo with an AK.
Heroic dreht das Ding hier gerade. Das ist Wahnsinn. Einfach dranbleiben jetzt.
But that little Danish corner is being quite loud inside of the arena right now, trying to cheer them back on. They don't even need that anymore. They're doing fine on their own. Immer getting flashed out and
Yabby geht drauf. 11-10, 6 Runden in Folge. Keine einzige Runde bisher für GamerLegion.
Do you agree with this, Jason? It feels like the T side for GamerLegion was so impressive, but this T side for Heroic feels so much more forceful. It feels like they are just taking parts of the map over. They're just winning those fights in the middle. They just don't care anymore.
GamerLegion kriegt gar nichts hin.
From Stown was obviously wonderful, but since that clutch happened, we haven't been able to see GamerLegion's defense. They've gotten picked off in mid twice, really early on in the rounds. We haven't even gotten to see what this defense might be able to do if they have a man advantage. If they go into the mid round with an even affair of a 5-on-5. They must sustain early here to give themselves a chance, or else this is going to spiral out of control. And all that emphasis towards middle, Heroic's playing the same game. Success in middle is going to weaken the B defense, and Heroic want to exploit it.
Ach, jetzt ist es doch lächerlich gerade. Ja, wir sind abgestiegen, das war's. Dank allen, ey. Das kann's nicht sein, Mann. Ja, wir können den Abstieg nicht mehr verhindern. Das war's. Dank dem Tor von Allen ist es leider jetzt schon amtlich. Ey, come on. Wir verlieren. Wir haben 2 Tore in 5 Minuten kassiert. Allen schießt die Führung. 9 Minuten Nachspielzeit. Und wir sind abgestiegen, ey. Vor dem letzten Spieltag. Ach komm, das ist doch lächerlich, ey. So lächerlich. Denkst du, es wird nochmal spannend am letzten Spieltag? Nö. Allen rettet sich, Worms, rot-weiß. Abgestiegen. Tschüss.
Oh, Acor, you better be careful. Good thing you hit that shot by one more. Cadian's wrapping around. So critical to keep this. Oh, shot not baited out. Well done from Acor. He's going to survive, but it's a 2-round lead still for Heroic.
All right, that got a bit expensive. Acor could have easily been dead, but well played on his part.
7 straight for Heroic coming back into this game. It was a 10-2 run in the first half for GamerLegion, but that seems so far in the distance now. Heroic in complete control.
Is this what it means, Jason, to be the second time in a semi-final of Major? Is this what it means to have the experience to be able to summon this kind of strength? Because they really looked defeated in the first half. Heroic brushing it off like it was nothing and bringing it back straight away. Isaac and Emma in the middle. Sue playing that Jaguar tunnel. And Kios a little bit further back on B, but they don't have that much to fight with here in Heroic. They can probably already sense the weakness. No grenades are being thrown on them on the ramp. There are no smokes or molotovs or anything going up. They didn't breathe just for the fun of it. Good spray through, actually. Both Acor and Kios getting tagged up by that one.
And yeah, I mean, Acor has to ignore the damage he's taken. He needs to be very strong with this op when this hit eventually comes in, if it eventually comes in. But Cadian's not investigating everything or anything. This seems like it's going to be a finish at the B bomb site regardless. 1 minute left on the clock. That's a nice opening kill. There's Acor. Will the presence of the op force them away?
Yeah, he wanted them to be aggressive. He's delivered so far. More spam coming out. Even through the smoke, they almost catch Kios. And you're not expecting, now you'll know, now you'll recognize the sound of that gun and realize there is a scope on the other side, even if it's not the AWP.
They're really worried to cross Jaguar over towards middle where Cadian is to kind of change the angle of attack towards the A bomb site just because of that op was in cave earlier. So Tessa's, Yabby, and Shush might be pulled into this B execute.
Kannst du dir das echt nicht vorstellen? Heroic holt 700
Heroic getting picked apart in this round. They've got one final play.
This is a desperate play. 20 seconds, but hold the phone. Cadian runs right in and spikes Isaac towards that position. Oh, it's the run and gun. A 5-7 coming up. Huge for GamerLegion. And they will win another round, losing so many in a row. They needed this. They need to slow down Heroic any way they can.
Yeah, so desperate. You could see from Cadian getting that opening kill. Caution to the wind. What a great round from Acor. Having an impact where his teammates haven't been able to at the opening kills. Cadian never expected Ema in the corner. A nice double kill with the 5-7 and a timeout called from Heroic. They want to ride this wave all the way to a map 1 finish. They don't want GamerLegion back in things.
No, why would you give them the opportunity? You have them right where you want them. Their economy all the time in this weird limbo where you have to try and force it up. Of course, now it's going to be a little bit better. And Heroic, they're going to be able to put a full buy into this one. All the rifles they could ever want. 12-11, round number 24. Kios and Sue are a little bit lower on the scoreboard right now. A couple of good rounds out of them could actually change the tide of this battle. 1 or 2 rounds. And GamerLegion are going to feel fresh once again. Emma, I don't think he spotted anyone on the other side. Walking through the smoke any second now. It's the Isaac and the crossfire, but sound. That is a fantastic opening in the middle, and Tessus is ready. Emma, that was desperate spray for the smoke, hoping you get anything. and they can't. 3 versus 5. And Gabi's holding tight here. If they walk into it, it's a free kill. He's just going to take one step to the right, and he will be dropping Chaos. 5 versus 2 now.
It has to be a triple kill. It has to be a triple kill for Shui. They're only going to give him a look of 1. Sound is still there in the doors. Acor is going to wrap the pound quietly. Oh, the transfer is not quick enough, and it's over. Sound's going to find an empty B bomb site. They don't know the position of Acor. They could guess it.
Well, I guess if Acor finds the bomb first, that's maybe the only way this round is going to be working out. Cadian is walking in there.
No, Shush is wrapping upon him now. This is
he's
done.
walking up behind him. He's surely sandwiched in and absolutely dead. The gun barrel is there.
Oh, Heroic wieder da.
Going to bother with a knife. He'll take him out clean instead. 13 to 11. A small speed bump in that previous round, and Heroic, they are right back on track.
It's not done yet. Maybe it's a big speed bump because they remember they won that as an eco round. They've got weapons to buy here. GamerLegion going to fight right back, but this might be the last chance. This might be the last speed bump in there for Heroic. If GamerLegion can't solve it right now, Ancient will be over.
This is what it means.
Oh, look at this call.
Yeah,
look at the
right
map.
out the gate.
Nobody's home. Cadian has this defense on a string, but they're getting an idea of what's coming now. And actually, Heroic not moving in as convincingly, so the defense will arrive as this first round of smoke's clear.
Yeah, they might have been worried about some counter utility, but it never really arrived, so they're going to know that there's here. He is on a bit of a flank through the middle, but Jabby's walking in behind him as well. He could get shot in the side of the head, and there we go. Jabby just finding him out in the open. And that's another thing that the slowdown has given them.
Pulls the defense on the other side of the map out of position. And now you've got no idea what's coming. Down with another Isaac caught off guard. It's all falling the way of Heroic. Masterclass offense on Ancient, and GamerLegion have nothing to say.
Stretched apart in this round, Jason. They just got pulled all over the map and they weren't able to handle it. Tessis will take the kill on Sue. And now it is Acor again, 1 versus 4. Last time, maybe it was a 1 in a million. This is a 1 in a billion. He's far, far away from any action at the B-bomb side. And Heroic.
Oh Mann.
They will be at 14 rounds. This has been.
Was ist eigentlich mit Aqua und den Leuten, ganzen Leuten passiert? Oh, Pia, das erzähle ich dir gleich sehr, sehr gerne. Das machen wir gleich in der Map-Pause. Das machen wir gleich in der Map-Pause. Erzähle ich dir sehr, sehr gerne. Da ist viel passiert. Ja, Erzählstunde mit Daniel verkürzt auf 10 Minuten höchstens. Erzähle ich dir gleich sehr, sehr gerne. Da ist viel passiert. Ja, da kannst du mal deine Vermutung reinschreiben. So, 2 Runden braucht Heroic noch für den Map-Gewinn.
Calling the freeze when you're basically on the A-bomb site is also a very tricky way to play, right? Imma's probably thinking, okay, at least they're going to be preoccupied moving towards A, but then the whole round slows down. Heroic, they find that one almost free.
And you know they're going to be desperate. You know they're going to be going for some kind
du
of a
kannst
push,
es mir auf DC oder hier schreiben, das musst du entscheiden.
Right through the smoke in A main. Acor and
Macht
Isaac.
also theoretisch keinen Unterschied.
Flashbang is perfect.
Ja, macht die 15 voll.
Perfectly yet again from Heroic. Into a
Macht die 15 voll.
Hasn't even had a chance to say a thing about this round.
No, the one tool that they did have, sure they picked up an AK here, but
Ach so, ich erzähl's hier im Stream. Wir nehmen uns gleich die Zeit dazu.
Picking off Chaos as well as he was trying to make his way out.
Können wir die Zeit ein bisschen überbrücken?
So he probably wanted to make some sort of a play. But it's done and dusted here.
Also ich kann es auch auf Discord erzählen während der Pause, kann ich auch machen. Muss nur hoffen, dass hier nichts abstürzt. Das ist das Einzigste, was ich hoffen muss. Ja, dann machen wir das. Machen wir das von mir aus auf Discord. Dann rufe ich dich auf meinem Handy an, dann... Ja, dann sagen wir es ruhig hier. Müssen wir dann, wie gesagt, gleich in der Map-Pause.
The only round they won
so,
was a desperate one with 5-7s, Deagles.
Steht 15-12.
They cannot handle this heroic attack.
Wir haben a map point.
Is going to be allowed to survive by Heroic. And it's a 4-round lead. 4 chances for Heroic to take this opening map of the semifinals.
Stown showing up today for the first map with 23 kills so far. A huge reason why they were able to bring it back. And you mentioned it earlier.
Yep, that's
1 versus 3 that he managed to clutch for himself to get this whole thing going, to get everyone fired back up again.
So, liebe Zuschauer, gleich die zweite Map. Wenn wir hier fertig sind, das ist Inferno. Das schon mal als kleine Information. Das ist der Map-Pick von Heroic. Oh, die Sonne knallt hier rein. Das Wetter ist geil. Ich freue mich jetzt schon auf Dienstag, wenn ich bei diesem schönen Wetter, hoffentlich schönen Wetter, wieder zu meinem Bro fahren darf. Mit dem E-Scooter. Der Hinweg letztens, wo ich zu ihm gefahren bin, schön. Die Sonne hat gescheint, es war nicht kalt. Rückweg. Hast natürlich die falschen Klamotten dabei, frierst wie ein Schwein und musst beten, dass du nicht als Eiszapfen zu Hause ankommst.
GamerLegion just playing it safe, not wanting to lose it outright in the opening stages.
Herrlich.
Tessus and Stown now just walking out the middle. And they've smoked off him. He can't really do anything about it right now. And he's lost that fight almost every single time.
Herrlich.
It looks like they're gravitating towards the B-bomb site. And Sui's making a counter rotation.
Also wenn Heroic jetzt die erste Map gewinnt, wird es für GamerLegion gleich auf, was habe ich gesagt, Inferno, sehr schwer. Sehr, sehr schwer.
And actually there will be, I think, a boost on the other side. Flashed on over. Oh, and they failed the boost in the middle. Imma, that's what you needed.
Finally won that fight. Taking him 12 rounds.
This is desperate now. Jason only 24 seconds. The bomb is dropped in the middle.
Yeah.
Down now picking it up, but Isaac and Sui, they're going to be moving up into Donut. 3 people coming at them, only 17 seconds. 1 good kill. That's all they need. Isaac will give them 2, and Sui will absolutely be able to shut
wirst du
down.
nicht
No
überleben.
now. Out of time and out of players are Heroic. GamerLegion.
Also wenn er die AK noch mitnimmt, dann herzlichen Glückwunsch.
And they got it emphatically. 3 players surviving. Good challenge from Imma, not going away from the fight that he struggled with all half long. This time coming out on top. And perhaps a little bit too conservative from
Zweiter Map
Heroic,
Points.
as the clock dictates the action at the end of the day.
Zweiter Map Points für Heroic.
Again, a nice double from Isaac, and the double push in Donut works perfectly. 3 more chances.
So.
GamerLegion Day.
So, später noch das zweite Halbfinale zwischen Vitality und Apex. Und am Morgen das Grand Final mit den Siegern aus beiden Halbfinals. Ja, das sind wieder 2 geschenkte Kills für Isaac. Das sind wieder 2 geschenkte Kills. 3 weg, 4. Ja, schießt einfach drauf.
And they don't have that much to work with Heroic. They got to be real careful.
Man, GamerLegion has been surprising this entire event. Every stage that we've played, they have been a surprise, and they're doing it once more here, showing a little bit of fight right at the end of the day. It's going to be 2 in a row. And Heroic's money is in a troubling position. This might be a great opportunity for GamerLegion to challenge for overtime. Stown's going to find 1. Not nearly enough.
No, and 3 more to go. They know where he's coming from. I mean, again, you can't really win around like this. You need a huge mistake right now for the GamerLegion side. And they've already tagged him up. There we go. Imma making absolutely sure no clutch is going to be allowed for.
Wir spielen Minimum noch mal eine Runde.
GamerLegion 13 to 15. We're going to go down to the 29th
Letztes Timeout Heroic. Oh, die wollen es jetzt wissen. Die wollen es jetzt wissen.
4th and final timeout, Heroic. Figuring out where they want to go with it. Cadian's got money to buy himself an AK and drop one over. Tessus can get one as well. They can go with 3 rifles.
Aber es ist geil, dass wir hier die Sounds mit einfügen können. Gott sei Dank, dass sie hier von der Blast zur Verfügung gestellt werden.
But all of a sudden, right at the end, GamerLegion's got a little bit of fight left in them.
Imagine having to make the call right now for Heroic for how you find that 1 more round. I mean, it's good that you have a timeout to talk it through. You've been winning that fight against Imma, even if you had a good round right here. Do you want to try and put the pressure on again? They haven't actually been straight up attacking him. I mean, they've had some free fights from him, but maybe you can go at him, right? You can even flash your way through this smoke that you're setting up right now. You can actually try and see if you can take him down. They are going to be in the middle. Early grenade to try and slow it down just a bit.
Cadian goes for the op. The only weapon Heroic bring in to fight in this round. Some upgraded pistols next to it. But all eyes on the captain of Heroic.
Wie wollen sie die Runde mit diesem Waffenarsenal gewinnen? Da muss Katie jetzt den Anfang setzen, dass die Jungs sich hier noch eine Waffe schnappen können. Das ist eine Sparrunde, die Heroic macht. Wie wollen sie die gewinnen? Ernsthaft? Kannst du jetzt nicht sagen, dass sie hier diese Sparrunde gewinnen?
Cadian setting up with the AWP, not quite hitting that shot, but he has a grenade to at least be able to fall back from the position. And Tess is moving up, playing it close with a Tech-9. How do you get through this smoke? This retake has to come through. GamerLegion, they're in trouble. And Cadian again, landing into the shot on the AWP.
Boah, das wird ganz knapp.
Down's gonna be taken out. It's Yabby now with the pistol. And Cadian hiding back here.
Das gibt's nicht.
Run out of time and down he goes. Yabby will pick it up 16 to 13. As that AWP shot echoes through. And the first map goes.
Ja, verdient die erste Map an Heroic. 16-13. Na, das kann ja was werden in Map 2. So. Da bin ich wieder aus der diesmal kleineren Pause zwischen Heroic und GamerLegion. Schön, dass ihr alle noch dabei seid. Genießt die Show. Ihr dürft gerne Fragen stellen. Redet mit mir. Habt Spaß. Wenn ich das lese, ey, 4096 Farben von Gerhard Richter für 20,3 Millionen Euro versteigert. Ey. Herrlich. Ah, herrlich. Also gleich Map 2. Wir sind ja wie gesagt schon im Live-Bild. Wir warten jetzt nur noch auf unser Tönchen vom Observer, bis die beiden Caster da sind und dann geht's rein in die vielleicht entscheidende Map für Heroic. Die liegen 1-0 vorne. 16-13 müsste es gewesen sein. Yep. Auf Vincent, das war der Map-Pick von GamerLegion. Wenn ich mir jetzt mal so die Zuschauerzahlen angucke, ja, ist noch ein bisschen mager. Wir sind noch unter der 200.000 insgesamt aus den 3 Streams der Blast. Wir sind so jetzt bei knapp 170.000. Sind wir jetzt. Aber wenn Vitality kommt, dann wird es wieder deutlich mehr. Also von da bin ich zuversichtlich. Und gleich dürfte es wie gesagt losgehen mit Map Nummer 2. Einer dieser beiden Teams wird hier heute den kürzeren ziehen. Die Frage ist, wer?
And Heroic have made it deep into the playoffs of every major that they've played in. Now they have a chance. One step closer to that trophy that they missed out on in Rio just in the grand finals. One last chance to make it to that biggest stage tomorrow evening and fight for one of the final or the final major trophy in CSGO.
It's never looked more doable than this for Heroic, right? It's lined up for them. They know that they just have to win this map and they're going to be back in the grand finals. They have the experience from last time and I'm sure they want to make their way back. GamerLegion versus Heroic. The second map is coming up right here and right now. And on we go, Jason. It's Heroic starting on the T side and GamerLegion, they're going to be on the CT side to begin with. And my God, the Dash played it out for a stay need. Every single thing they can get GamerLegion. Heroic are going to be strong on this map. And Cadian in particular, like Pimp was saying at the end, you know he's going to be a powerful player on this one. Sue looking for the early shot here with the USP. Maybe luring them right into the Deagles, or into the Dualies rather. There is a flash to set up for the
Ich liebe Inferno wegen genau dieser einen Sache. Check. Geile Map. Du kannst doch so doof sein, diese Map zu spielen. Wenn du es checken magst, magst du Inferno. Fertig.
If he pops that right over the wall, a little bit of a boost, that'll reveal something. There comes the flash to set it up, and Echo just
Free. Test ist mit 2. Steven.
Good. Double, he runs out of bullets, but it will not make a difference. 3 kills to start this pistol with. And GamerLegion, there's not much they could do right here.
No.
So, Infos bekannt, dass einer wahrscheinlich Banane
They just
kommt.
got worked, absolutely set up. A little bit of presence shown on a boost to set up that flashbang, which is perfect. The dualies tucked behind
Das ist das
sandbags,
1:0
awaiting a
für
defensive
Jorik.
flash that was just too
Der
late.
wird nichts
Nice
kommen.
openings
Da
provided by
wird nichts
Texas
kommen.
and Stown. And an early start for Heroic.
Ah,
What you
herrlich.
heard right as Echo was going down was from Kios throwing the flashbang inside of the bomb site to try and help out Echo, to try and swing the tide of that battle. But whatever that flashbang went, it just wasn't in the perfect position, right? They weren't nearly flashed enough. And it's going to be...
It's not for that position, right? It's meant to allow them to swing, and unfortunately they were so defensive and tucked down and massively ineffective. Shush falls as well, right at the end. And I hope GamerLegion had a good chat between matches, because their defense on Ancient was a sieve. There was nothing holding back Heroic, and it could be something similar here on Inferno.
And the mental game of recovering from what could have been a map 1, the way that it played out to begin with, and then the inability to close the door on Heroic and leave them wanting on an Ancient. Just, you're going to have to find a way to forget about that right now. You'll have time after this game, win or lose, to think about it. But right now,
there it is.
Shush, the spray, it's immaculate. Taking down 4 of them. And Immer on the dualies.
2-0.
Just running away from the action, but yeah, a little display of power from Shush.
Yeah, well, give us a little cowboy glimpse if you're Ima. Go for a couple kills of his dualies. Gonna turn around, he's gotta find the range, the distance, the time to pounce, and oh boy, Shush with an ace. To start Inferno,
Nicht schlecht.
Shush gets all 5 kills, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, no Cowboy Heroics coming out this time. Well, GamerLegion, they combine to this one, so it's not all bad. I mean, you know this can happen. Obviously, the attempt is to try and overwhelm a single player that's down there, but once they line up for each other, it's a little bit too much. M4's in play, but some notable grenades that are going to be lacking. And again, a defuse kit not there. Those are Molotovs. They're going to need them at some point.
Light utility, as you mentioned, they don't have a lot of it, so conserving things down Banana. So he's just going to keep top Banana control. Heroic not fooled at all. They know it's going to be a 3rd round buy. 2 MAC-10 still in play on Stown and KDN over towards Banana. Smoke's thrown out mid by Heroic to keep the defense honest, but this is always going to be a hit at this B bomb site. It's Suhei and Kios to defend.
Yeah, they knew that there was 2 people at top mid. They could probably assume that there was a 3rd one in the pit somewhere because of the pop flash that was going in. Although look at the rotation coming in from GamerLegion. They're going to have 3 people here, but they might be a second too late. Smoke's already up, and look, double run through into construction. Suhei gets completely bodied by Stown. And now Kios inside of the bomb site. He needs some backup, but it's not going to be coming, and they just clean it up like it was nothing. Immer and Isaac, they didn't even get to rotate out of the A-bomb site.
I was going to say, did anyone even shoot a weapon? That's so easy for Heroic. That's free as hell. And KDN doesn't even upgrade. He keeps the MAC-10 for the moment, but that is way too easy. Oh, I like this. Look at Shush. Hold on to the ball play. Get your team in a position to hunt down the weapons.
Oh,
Ja, wo sind denn die Gegner? Ja, wo sind sie denn?
Potentially deciding
Ich sehe ja gar nichts.
You're feeling
Da kann ich
confident to delay in that
abblenden.
bomb plant. I mean, you know that they're not going to be showing up, but still giving away a chance maybe to hunt another rifle down. That's all they're going to have. That double push towards CT spawn and construction, and obviously the fact that they get the MAC-10 jump around the corner will definitely win you the round like that. But that's not every day. Sometimes T's will push through on that side, but putting 2 people in there definitely a little bit out of the net. It works really well. Immer getting found, although he will get the kill down at the very least. Isaac is under some pressure, and they know exactly where he is now. So one of the rifles gone. Immer going to be a little bit careful to run too close to the explosion. Slowly
Die
getting
kriegen den
chased down
letzten
here.
noch.
Oh my god!
Ja,
Everything's going the way of
schießt.
Heroic. In
Was
the
ein
waning seconds of
wütiges
that round,
Hörnchen.
They find him with a wall bang.
3-0.
Was ein wütiges
And
Hörnchen.
nothing saved. Good luck in round 4. Some pistols being upgraded. That's disgusting from Stown. But yeah, this wraparound and the slow pace of this B hit. What are you supposed to do when you're left in the bomb site all on your own? That's a horrible way to start a half if you're GamerLegion. That makes you feel absolutely terrible. It makes you feel useless. And they'll be fighting against those vibes this entire time.
Yeah, they upgraded some pistols, but that's about all they have right now. I mean, they pulled a miracle like this once on Ancient, and it did sort of inspire a little bit of confidence, but to have to rely on this, right? To have to rely on them walking into a stack for the 5-7s or the Deagles or whatever to pick up a couple of kills each. It's not what you want to be doing early on here. Tess is testing out the walls as much as he can. And Acor is playing solo on this side of the map.
Yeah, no stress at the moment, just probing. Lured the entire defense over. 52 seconds left on the clock, and Heroic is going to start knocking on the door up middle. Utility being spent just to get up and control safely. Looking to pull anyone over at B out into the open so Stown can grab information for the team. But there's nothing to stop Heroic.
No, short of Acor getting 3 kills in succession here, this is going to be a very easy round for Heroic. Actually, they're going to turn it into a B-split, so maybe not. That's interesting. I don't know about this one. 25 seconds, Jason. They're running into a
Spenden bei Steven manchmal echt fasziniert. Wie der so viel Lack haben kann, ey. Schießt wie ein wütiges Hörnchen.
They might have made a big mistake here. They're still finding the shots, and Isaac, the only one left. 10 seconds on the clock, and a wide swing for Tessus to open up the bomb site. That got scary. That got way worse than it needed to be.
Applaus, Applaus.
Yeah, that got real sketchy. Heroic maybe playing a little bit too cute for their own good. Almost get caught out, but well done from Tessus. Some critical kills, defending the bomb planter as well. It's 4-0. Now the op is out in the hands of Acor. That was a huge piece of the puzzle.
Also Heroic ist Wahnsinn.
Even though it never got going on defense. Here on the CT side of Inferno, if he can catch fire, if he can be mobile, be confident, take some early peeks, get some opening kills, that would be a massive benefit for GamerLegion. At a quick angle towards alternate mid.
Oh, he's almost stepped wide enough to see Shush down in the middle, but it's very risky to try and do it. There's something there to work with. 18 health.
Oh, diese Position kann böse werden gleich.
And if you're on Blaster TV, you can vote for the first player that you want to see in the show match. Right now, it looks like it's going to be simple. I'm not surprised whatsoever.
Ja, morgen jetzt auch ein Showmatch, aber das gibt's nicht von mir, da ich nicht mal weiß, ob er dieses Showmatch auch casten kann, ob man da Zugriff auch kriegt. Dann kann ich später mal in der Matchpause, kann ich mal die Blast fragen, ob man auch dieses Showmatch casten kann, es sei denn, das ist die Voraussetzung, es ist ein CS2-Showmatch, dann geht es leider nicht. Dann hat sich das gleich erledigt.
Walking in on the other side now, Sui and Isaac, how do you get back into this round? Smoke up deep, another one going down. There was a gap, but it's going to be gone instantly. Sui knows he has to do something to get his team back on this one. Even low on health.
Einmal lächeln bitte.
That is the bomb. He can't find the
Yep.
shot, though. He did get the first
Fast den
one.
eigenen Mann aus dem Spiel genommen.
Bomb is dropped now. This is heroic.
1 gegen 4, ne. Ein kriegt er, aber das war's. Heroic verliert die erste Runde in der zweiten Map.
You're not going to get a gift like that from Heroic too often.
Beim eigenen
I'm not quite
Map-Pick.
sure what caused Heroic to stall out on that hit. They get this opening kill, able to jump out and wrap around lane. It's the perfect
Easy
call.
peasy.
That round looks beautiful up until the point where there's a gap in the smoke and Acor gets some clean looks. But it felt like Heroic could have had control of that bomb site any number of times. But GamerLegion get their first on the board instead. 3-round lead.
They were in position for it, no doubt. Anyone would have made the jump down there with the bomb, and at least it would have been a bomb plant and a tougher round for GamerLegion to try and win. Run boost over the middle for Acor to try and take a deep look down there. He's going to be rotating back with Immer as well. They're a little bit worried that there might be a faster play towards the B bomb site.
forced out an early piece of utility from this B defense. Just a narrow shot flying past Kioz's head. But that's going to be intimidating that Cadian's willing to challenge with the op into the bomb site. Oh, he spotted the Molotov, a little bit of damage. Nade comes out, almost takes him down, just a little bit more chip damage. And Heroic might just fall into this B hit now. They know the position of the op, they know the position of the rotator.
How does Sui help out Kios, who's at the back here? He's smoked off on both angles, and he's going to walk right through it. That's bold. Ready to try and play around the fountain. They should know where he is. I think they heard that footstep right there, and they just hard clear it out. Kios on his own.
Zwei weg.
Heroic, they're making it so hard. He would love like a quick fight where he can really just, you know, swing around up the pillar and try and take him one at a time, but they just slow it down, and he gets very nervous in the back of the bomb site.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's great that he got in, but neither one of the two defenders were actually watching to see how Heroic was progressing. Kios had nades out that whole time, not able to stop the opening kill from Shush, and that gives Tess's all the control, all the space in the B bomb site. So a miscue and Heroic get everything they want. 5-1, but Cadian wants these weapons.
Yeah, realizes one of them is down there. At least
5-1.
put on a little bit of pressure, but looks like he's going to try and keep the AWP alive. They're probably the better choice. 5-1 in favor of Heroic. The second map in the semifinals, and it is looking beautiful for the Danes at the moment.
Also wenn das so weitergeht, deutet alles auf ein 2-0 hin. Gestern
Yeah.
waren wir kurz nach 17 Uhr mit Match
Ah,
1, mit Match 1 fertig.
A little bit of nerves, taking a shot at everything that moves.
Dann haben wir um 18 Uhr, kurz nach 18 Uhr mit Match 2 gestartet.
Now it's the time for it.
Also wenn das so weitergeht,
First time out called.
wird das auch heute der
By
Fall sein.
GamerLegion. Ash held onto it as
Weil wir
long
hatten
as he could,
gestern
but now
nur
he wants the
2
conversation.
2-0er gehabt.
Try and get the boys
Also
fired up.
wirklich absolut
You're gonna
klare
buy
Sprache,
coming
die hier
into this
gestern
round. Kios will
gesprochen
get a
worden
drop.
ist.
It'll be another strong
in diesem
position for the
Major.
defense, but Heroic today, this T side is clicking.
We haven't really seen GamerLegion try to take deep banana control. Is that something that you'd like to see them try? Is it too risky?
You might as well throw it a shot. Oh, what have we got? What have we got today?
Mac 10s, Jason.
A Mac Daddy.
He's pulling blues. Unacceptable. Give it a shot again.
Yeah, a couple of the times they've had buys GamerLegion, they really haven't had the nades, the Molotovs to go deep down, right? They really haven't had like the entire kit of utility you need to take that deep banana control. But at this point, yeah, switch things up perhaps and go for it, although I don't think that's the main critical problem they're having. Heroic's equally not really challenging banana early a whole lot.
Next case is going to be a knife, Jason. I'm calling it now.
Isaac's in trouble. It's all down to timing on this
Oh,
jiggle.
Isaac.
He's gonna swing right into it. Oh, that's a
Isaac
lot of damage.
lebt gefährlich.
Lucky to be alive.
You don't like to see that. 12 health on him. All about the timing on this one.
Look at how much pressure Heroic's able to apply, though, early on with these opening moves. Last round it was Cadian challenging into B with the op, forced a defensive smoke. This one puts Isaac down to 12 HP, and he has to drop an early smoke as well. Heroic having a lot of success in their opening plays, and now into mid-control.
Yeah, look at the minimap. Look at how far back GamerLegion are. Pushed back into the A-bomb site. They're not out on banana. They really don't know anything about what's coming next. Stound's going to be creeping on in, and might have had the chance there, but Sui going to be better this time. Taking down Stound, and now they're going to try and see if they can hit this bomb site. Same recipe for Heroic. 4 people entering. Kios flashed into the fight, but the counter is just as good. A4 on the double, back with a triple, and that will be plenty of
Bravo.
enough. That's the firepower that they need. GamerLegion now with a second round on the board.
Yeah, this time as well, able to put a stop to Heroic's attack. A Molotov, a smoke on top of it, forced them into uncomfortable execute.
Bravo, bravo.
Get annihilated. Good shooting from Acor. The op comes alive. Yeah, we take that. Shush and Tess's both having the same idea to jump up over the top. Flashbangs delay them, and obviously Acor puts a stop to everything.
Well, let's see how much it slows down Heroic, right? Because so far, nothing really has. They're going to be putting some pressure on this one.
Du lebst hier gefährlich, Junge.
Shot. The Molotov finally going to spread far enough to burn him, but he'll put up a smoke and just make a run for it.
Burn, baby, burn.
That's a good win. That kill might have actually won them the round.
Nice job from Acor, though. He actually peeks down mid, gets away with one and actually spots exactly where they're progressing on the map. Oh, headshot angle. Yabby's got that. It's going to take Acor away from mid. It's going to take Ima away from mid. It's going to give space to Heroic, and now they can work up rap side.
Ja, da bet you.
Oh, der müssen es spotten. Oh, der Engel. Oh, das ist fies. Der ist ganz fies. Er ist der dritte Mann, nimmt ihn raus. Ah, die Flash war zu viel. Die Flash war zu viel.
GamerLegion finding some back-to-back rounds here, and even better, getting the heroic economy all the way down. They can't really buy into this round. GamerLegion might have brought themselves just a little bit of breathing space.
Yeah, this has been a wonderful recovery. 3 of the last 4 rounds in their favor and doing it all pretty clean. Acor's off has helped out in a big way, but more than anything, they're keeping track of where Heroic is on the map. Perhaps benefited by stylistically Heroic playing these grouped up 4-1 T-sides. Might be time to spread that out now. And Ima's getting a bit of courage. Peek out towards mid. Isaac in the open.
They got refrag.
Oh, but not for long.
That should be enough. That should be enough of a slowdown.
Oh.
M4, well, it was in the hands of Stown, but it took a grenade. I think if they could have cleared out the apartments,
Ja, es ist wieder ein Free Kill, der auch Runde schnell rum.
4-5. Cool. It feels like the game is
Geht dies.
Feels like the game
Schnell
here.
gets the
Both
kiss.
teams, the defense locking things down. A good mini comeback from GamerLegion so far, 4-5. They've got some energy back into the Acor arena as well. A timeout is taken from Heroic, their first.
Yeah, Heroic really managed to silence the crowd on that first map, and going into the second one, it's been a very similar story, but 5-4. And Heroic now having to dig a little bit deeper. They are on the T side, so the fact that they got 5 rounds is already probably make them feel fairly confident. But obviously, being in the semifinals of a major, you're not thinking about, like, is it going to be 5? So you just want all the rounds, every single thing you can get. If they can make this in 11-4,
Vitality und Heroic sind noch die einzigsten Teams, die mit 6 Siegen insgesamt im Major den Titel gewinnen können. Das ist das Beste, was du kriegen kannst in so einem Major. Du startest in letzten Stage, gewinnst deine 3 Matches direkt und in der Champion Stage genauso. Als Titel. Fertig. Ohne viel Tamtam hier.
So far, just putting a couple of shots through, but they are pretty aggressive here.
Yeah, this is the most aggressive we've seen them just for a triple mate team. Doesn't do nearly as much damage as they would have liked.
Gerade im Bestfall.
Shush and Isaac exchanging fire down mid. Oh, look at a chance for 2, and even a dink on Cadian. What a nice opening from Suhe.
Heroic, they were so far back and they still just weren't really ready for it. Tess is going to get caught as well. Surely not doing anything
da
else
schon zu viel an deiner Waffe geglotzt.
Yabby brings one back.
Und
but from the looks of things right now, Yabby would have to do all of the work.
Yeah, Yabby has to open something up over in Halls. He's the one chance that Cadian has to get involved in the action. 2 on 3 with 50 seconds left on the clock. And perhaps grouping up towards Banana, saying maybe it's just one player. Maybe they've shifted 2 back to the A bomb site. Maybe this is where we want to attack. And they'd be right. They do have 2 smokes.
Yeah, but how do you get past this?
As soon as A gets flashed off this angle. Oh, there it is. I guess the answer is you don't. Acor's got them both.
Applaus.
Yeah, at that range, and Acor looks warmed up.
Everyone from GamerLegion looks warmed up. They all seem to have gotten into this. This push from Suhe, the aggressive stance in middle behind the smoke. Obviously, Acor's op is heated up nicely. Things looking good all of a sudden for GamerLegion. 4 and 5 of the last 6.
Hoppala.
And tying up the game. Heroic were primed to run away with this first half, but they've really been slowed down. And again, the economy's catching up to the Danish side now. Got some Tech 9s out, got some P250s and a Deagle as well. Any damage they could do in this one round would absolutely help them out later on. GamerLegion down to 2 players in that previous round, so you definitely want to be in a position where you can do some damage here. How do you find someone though? Sue up close to the bottom of banana. Got a crossfire with Kios. Oh, this is dangerous.
Oh, zwei.
Time. Sue, good for only the one. And Kios, you want to be real
Okay,
careful on
ey.
this one.
Die Runde ist schon wieder gelaufen.
Well, that could have been at least a bomb plant on top for Heroic.
Yeah, well done considering that timing on the reload. That was almost a catastrophe. Back up towards mid, but Ima's got an aggressive stance as well. Actually, if they could neutralize him, Isaac would be left alone at the A-bomb site. Cadian and Yabby gonna take their time. Over towards apartments we go.
He saw the smoke in the middle and he's reading it very well. He's saying, you know what, I'm gonna go find out exactly what is going on. He's found empty middle. Isaac just has to not die. Just don't even fight for too long. I mean, maybe if you get a first shot here, it's gonna be just fine, but you don't even have to stick around. Cadian, there's not much he could do. Swinging out wide, and Isaac will be able to close out the round.
Das ist die Führung.
GamerLegion back with a round lead now. 6-5 in their favor.
Yeah, this is lovely. It looked like Heroic might run away from this half. What a good lockdown from GamerLegion, spurred forward by Acor in his op. And now they've got money behind this. They've got swagger and confidence in their peaks. And they've got a 1-round lead. Trying to even things up and take us to a third map. That would be Mirage, still a long way away.
Yeah, Heroic have already proven once before that you really can't underestimate them. Even if it looks like GamerLegion are going to be playing very well, it is not over until it's over here. Tess is clearing out the A apartments. Down and Cadian working as a duo on the other side of the map, and they're going to be clicking out or clearing out Banana at the moment. But once again, GamerLegion are kind of giving up on that. They're saying, we don't want to stick around and fight it. We'll let you have it for now. And that beat defense at times, that's how Heroic got their success early on. They were able to overpower it whenever it's this double setup.
Acor is going to get tested here. And Tess is, horrible timing. They know they've got the advantage and they press it. Defense shifting to close the gap. Utility being spent and Stown listening for information, ready to make his move.
Yeah, tested and coming out a little bit short on that one. Now Tessus is going to be able to help out. If anyone tries to rotate, they're going to get caught by him. You could see he's set up for it here. Isaac not going to get flashed around the corner. And actually Tessus, he gives up on the angle. And that's a mistake. Maybe GamerLegion can come back into this round. 40 seconds. Flank is coming in. Yabby, he's got the grenade in hand. And there's the timing. Now it is gone. Cadian, the last one left. In a 1 versus 3.
Junge, blende doch einfach.
This round, but he has no idea where they are.
Well, Ima's even giving up on the flank. He's rotating all the way back through CT spawn to join up. Cadian sees one.
He'll have
no idea about the second, a double peek. What a defense from GamerLegion. Uncharacteristically, Heroic give him the opportunity.
There's been a couple of times in this match so far.
Twice now.
Yeah, where it just looks like Heroic maybe are overthinking things a little bit. If Tessus just holds this angle and he wins this fight, that's going to be a huge one. But obviously, Emma in the middle, that one took almost everything away from Heroic.
I mean, you have to say, good utility dump as much as GamerLegion had at the B bomb site to delay that B hit as long as possible, because that's what allows the flank to come in. And there he is. There's the boy getting hyped up. Feeling it now. 2-round lead for GamerLegion.
They should be feeling it. They're building something amazing here on the first half. Early fight one, Immer again, back on the scoreboard. Sui wide, swing behind the flashbang. And he's at least good for the one. They know Kios, they could see it. He's the one that threw that flashbang.
Oh my lord.
That's really risky.
How bold.
Cadian ready to take the fight, but he can't defeat Kios on this one. Shush and Tessus just left him. They're getting over a flank. There's the bomb down, and he just wants to keep on fighting. Kios finding more multi-kills. He is building a name for himself tonight. 13-5, Jason, on him.
Yeah, Ima's really working this map very well. He's being super proactive on defense. This is the opening kill, challenging Yabby at an awkward moment. But he's been active behind the smokes in the middle this entire half. And GamerLegion has forced yet another timeout out of Heroic. Heading into round 14, their second, as they have been stumped and locked out. Not even a bomb plant in the last 7 rounds.
It's unbelievable what's happening here, because the story was really unfolding nicely for Heroic. It was about them running away the first half and possibly just cruising straight into the grand finals. And now the mood is completely changed. Here we go.
What have we got, baby? Don't let us down.
This one's gonna be a
no.
knife. I can feel it already, Jason. You know it too. It's set up for it.
Machen die schon...
It's another blue, Jason, isn't it?
Die versuchen die ganze Zeit in dieser Major-Halle aus diesen Scheiß-Cases was Gutes zu ziehen. Bisher ist es nur ein schweites Glück in Köln passiert. Ach, bitte.
The second player was so flashed coming through that one. Never stood a chance. Tech Nines have fallen short here for Heroic. Oh, Kios, yeah, that's the right idea. Do it again, my man. Good double. And a 9-5 scoreline as we go into the 15th round.
If you're Heroic and a round like that comes out, you feel like you've lost complete control of this map, like you've been absolutely ruined.
They have lost control.
It's all gone horribly wrong.
Ooh.
Crowd chanting for chaos. Final round of the first half.
Ja.
They love him right now, don't they?
Holt Heroic wenigstens die Runde noch, wird spannend in der zweiten Hälfte. Ich möchte aber mal anmerken, dass GamerLegion Halbzeit 2 vorhin nicht so gut performt hat.
GamerLegion have taken over the first half completely out of nowhere.
Yeah, but
Immer and Isaac, they're on their own.
This is fast pace. Heroics changed the timing. They're going to wrap around the bomb site. Oh, Ima and Isaac, are they even aware of the possibility? Are they going to be ready for this? Ima doesn't look like it whatsoever. Nade in hand. Oh, pinned down behind the box as well.
Nehm ihn doch jetzt raus, Mann.
Isaac has helped recover, but down is too much.
He almost had the second kill. Ima for a minute, I believe he could.
Oh, er hätte schießen können.
Stan's going to be picking up the
Einen hat er.
here. Some shots are ringing out, and there's a good kill. Chaos goes out of the round. Akor and Sue. How do you get this retake on? You need to find a kill right now. More grenades are just raining down to lock out that library position. They're trying to run their way through, but Katie is able to catch one.
9-6, gute erste Hälfte.
9-6 at the end, but GamerLegion with an unbelievable comeback in the first half. We'll see if it's enough for the second half.
Da sehen wir wieder. Jetzt wollen wir nur noch auf den Observer. Bis der sein Tönchen spuckt. Da ist er.
The tension, the seriousness of a major semi-final has descended on Paris. GamerLegion have fought back in the opening half. It looked like they were going to get absolutely knocked out, but they have strength that nobody knew existed in them. 9-6, Jason, at the end of it. They are primed to take the
Wenn Heroic die Map holt, von 10 aus 15, dann war's das. Dann ist GamerLegion raus. Und der erste steht im Finale.
No easy task, and once again, we're going to get a CT push on the pistol run out of Heroic. And Cadian's going to have a real early flank. Knows what's coming, but they've got to slow it down, and indeed they do. Yabi, Cadian, fill up the scoreboard.
The dually is just way too much in this one. Yeah, and Isaac, he snuck back through construction, but they already know they've got him triangulated, and now the entire rest of Heroic are showing up on the other side. So pistol round here, it's going to be good
Pistol
for Heroic.
Geht wieder rüber an Heroic. Alle 4 Pistols gegen an Heroic.
They come back and do a little bit here at the very least.
Yeah, grab the last round of the first half, grab another pistol round under the belt. They won both on Ancient as well, now both here on Inferno.
4-0
Pistols. Difficult for GamerLegion to win. You don't get that easiness of fighting against pistols. And with no bomb plant, GamerLegion going to save up entirely for the third round bye.
And you saw what happened in the first half at the beginning when GamerLegion didn't really have the money. They didn't have the grenades to lock down Banana the way that they probably wanted to. Definitely cost them a little bit early on. So Heroic hoping that they can make their way past that a bit earlier. And just start with all the weapons and all the grenades that you want on the CT side. They do make such a difference on this map.
Oh, they're just going to have a little bit of fun. Fitting in Paris. We've seen Shocks, we've seen RPK. GamerLegion now taking a French timeout.
Yeah, Kenny in the building as well, I know, somewhere. So we got all the French legends coming out, which is only fitting. Wouldn't want it any other way. Speaking of French Counter-Strike, I mean, Vitality is still yet to play later on today. Oh, they missed the chicken, Jason.
They're looking to cause just a little distraction to force some
Besser
utility
ist es,
out of
dass
the
das
defense,
Chicken
but
in Ruhe
Heroic doesn't
gelassen
give a
hat.
damn, and actually Tessus doesn't even have
Mein
utility to
Mittagessen
spend,
morgen.
so him and Shush are just chilling, waiting for this final play to come in. For GamerLegion, looking to continue silencing the doubters, looking to continue proving everybody wrong with their run in the Paris Major. For Heroic, this event is about redemption from their loss in Rio. It's about completing this run that they've been on, coming out of the online era. Their rise as a team and as a unit.
Mit 3, 8, 9.
Yet to hoist a major trophy. They've gotten so close. Looking to do it here in Paris.
Unquestionably, from the outset, one of the favorite teams to make it all the way through. All right.
Nicely done, boys.
Well done, lads.
Congrats to everybody involved.
Wem wird es als erstes gelingen, was Gutes aus diesen Dreckskisten zu ziehen in Paris? Köln durch Zufall passiert. Seitdem macht es jeder auf jedem Event. Dass sie versuchen, live in der Arena irgendwas aus diesen Kisten zu ziehen.
Well, both of them are at the B bomb site, so perhaps a little bit shallow on the defense there in terms of stopping power. GamerLegion just now has control of top banana. That's going to pull Katie in to start shifting towards CT spawn. Utility dump from Tess's. And I think GamerLegion's just going to be happy with the control they have and just go for it.
Are they going to be able to spam?
Armes checken.
Well, now that Tessus is running away, this is starting to look incredibly sketchy.
Yeah, interestingly that he's doing it as well. Yeah, I was going to say, he's getting called back because Shush is aggressive in mid, so is Down. They see nothing. They all know it's going to be a B hit, and here we come.
Yeah, this boost has better be impressive. They need the first kill, and they need to survive as well. Yeah, but actually, Tessus just powering on through. That is a little chaos on the B. Yabby, they still don't know about it, and he's going to get one more kill, but they catch him for the smoke. And Katie, do you want to risk it? Do you want to wait for the teammates, or do you want to go through the smoke? And the answer has already been given.
Shush has nades, and Sound on the flank. This is a smart call for Katie, and to be patient.
Yeah, flash goes out, but nobody really peeking behind it. Going to be smoke up on the one side. Actually, that smoke will block off Down, and there's going to be a good kill. He is out of it. A-Core 1 versus 3, and he's not going to be able to do anything about it. Shush just going clean through. Oh, man. Heroic winning the early one, surviving with the bonus round. I'm going to tie up the scoreline 9-9. That smoke that's thrown over towards the banana
Heroic
side
macht
on
weiter,
the
wo sie in Map 1 aufgehört haben in der zweiten Hälfte. Rückstand in Ausgleich erstmal verwandeln.
Right?
Yeah, that's the idea of it. Wasn't even needed though. Good job from Shush on the retake, and Heroic continue to barrel forwards. 4 rounds straight, 3 in the second half.
That ties up the game. Pockets of the Heroic fans here in Paris trying to drown out the rest of them that were heavily on the GamerLegion side. It's in the middle. Getting a little bit close here for the pistols. That's not a bad range to take the fight with.
Da steht schon nicht mal ein Meter neben, der trifft
limiting
nix.
the economy that Heroic was going to work with. And
Ach, bitte.
they don't get anything that they would have liked. Ima's going to be smoked off.
Das ist die Führung.
With his Deagle.
Er weiß, wo der Letzte ist, er weiß es einfach.
Yeah, just the Deagle and nobody to find at the moment. Bomb is down in the middle, so
Achso,
again,
einer gestern tatsächlich in der Arena. Habe ich auf TikTok gesehen. Hat einer versucht, eine Kiste zu öffnen. Auf einmal kein Internet mehr gehabt.
And bang, Shush finds him at the end.
Das ist auch lustig.
We saw it on Ancient.
Timeout 2 und
The way that it
Führungswechsel
played out,
Heroic.
that first half very competitive. Looked like GamerLegion were going to be able to take the whole thing.
Also wir rechnen jetzt mal mit
And then in the second
frühestens
half, Heroic never looked back. They
18:30,
just ran them down, hunted
wo wir
them
hier
down,
in das
and
zweite Match
decisively won that
gehen
ancient map. Even if it was
würden.
close at the end in terms of the overall score, Heroic just looked like they were unbeatable on that map.
Sofern es eine 2-0-Entscheidung werden sollte. Aber davon sind wir noch ein gutes Stück entfernt.
We know teams on Inferno play pretty conservative on retakes, very hard bomb sites to retake, so save a couple of guns here or there. Heroic might have 3 or 4 buys behind them at this point. Let's see what GamerLegion's got. They've got a giant hill in front of them they need to climb.
What a setup. Acorn did get the flick in as well, but not enough for the kill. 1 round lead for Heroic. It doesn't seem like a lot. It's the money, it's the economy that's on their side. And it's the slowdown for GamerLegion that they never recovered on the opening map. They weren't able to summon the same strength that Heroic were. And at the end of the day, that's easily the difference between being stopped in the semi-final or making it all the way through to the grand final. Just that little bit of difference here. All the money spent on GamerLegion as they are taking a look at that banana position.
And once again, a stack for Heroic towards the B bomb site. Cadian's there with his AWP. Testis is in support with utility. Yabby boosted up. Even Stown is actually kind of shifting around at the moment. Picking up some nades to head back towards A, but he has a deep angle from alt mid, so I mean, he's able to let Heroic know that this stack is still in its right position. GamerLegion not really challenging anything on the map at this point.
Yeah, whatever you want to do right now, I feel like pushing back down from where he is going to be important, right? Because you can't let him get this information for free.
And Heroic's happy to let you have banana. They love it. They want you to finish there. Nicely timed Molotov is going to keep Acor at bay, down to 55.
Yeah, that actually couldn't have been better. 40 seconds left, and Cadian is making a rotation now. They have a good feeling about this one. Look at how many nades are left on Heroic. If they just get in a position, the grenades alone could make the difference. Cadian, oh wow, that's a dangerous move, but he just runs right out there. Flash on the one side, trying to keep them back. We're down to 24 seconds. If you want to go, GamerLegion, it's going to have to be right now, but again, the utility for the Danish side is just overpowering. 15 seconds on the clock, they're running out of time, Jason. They have to go right
Das
now,
war's,
and it
Runde
has to
rund.
be flawless.
Das war's.
On the clock, and Stown is ready to destroy them inside of the bomb plant. No scope for Acor, only 4 seconds left, and the bomb plant, they can't get it. They had the kill, but not the time.
Reicht.
And that's a worrying sign. GamerLegion never pulling the trigger on that hit. They were moving into it for 30 seconds and just never actually hit the go button.
Guckt euch Isaac, Akor und Ayman, die haben
I don't even know if they have
0.
the time
Die
for
sind
that. That is a tough setup
pleite.
to break, to be able to safely plant.
Die sind einfach
2-round lead
schlicht
now
weg.
for Heroic.
Pleite.
Und
Heroic hat jetzt wieder 5 Runden in Folge geholt in dieser zweiten Hälfte. Es geht so weiter. Ei, ei, ei. Die Nummer 2 der Welt versteckt sich hier gerade
This is
nirgends.
a great chance for Heroic to springboard this into a suffocating lead. Acor's playing with death.
Das ist auch wieder so gut, das Ding hier.
Somehow he finds one.
Shush, you need a flashbang to get rid of him here, or he will definitely get at least the one kill. Stown in the middle as well, holding on his own. Oh, that's coming down everywhere. Stown holding up his end of the bargain, and Isaac, he gets a great transfer. I have no idea how. Stown and Shush both blown up. And now ready to snipe them out of it. GamerLegion looking
Ja,
for
der
their first
safe.
round in the
Lass
second
bleiben,
half,
komm,
and they
nimm die
just got
Kohle
it.
mit.
Yeah. No reason for Cadian to go for this. Nice round from Acor, but it's all on Isaac. That spin is unreal.
Die eine Runde schenken sie euch noch. Ab der nächsten Runde kriegt ihr wieder aufs Maul. Sagt, was ihr wollt. Aber Heroic ist auf einem sehr guten Weg, GamerLegion mit 2:0 nach Hause zu schicken. Wäre dann im Übrigen das 4. aus 5 Matches in dieser Champion Stage. Ja, und das ist ein Free Kill.
And Isaac wants that off. Might give a chance over to Cadian. He's gonna go for it. Oh, I love this.
Ah, schade.
Cadian is out
Nice
for
try.
blood, and Isaac wants nothing to do
Nice
with the
try.
fight. The intimidation factor. But cut into a 1-round lead.
What a way to start this round.
This is nasty. This is what I want to see. He knows there's one behind him. What a transfer. 90 degrees of perfection.
That's unbelievable. But that's what you need.
Ich würde jetzt so gern die Live-Bilder aus der Halle sehen.
We're gonna have to see more of that out of GamerLegion.
Ja, dann spoiler ich mich
Another
unnötig.
timeout, third one for Heroic as we enter into the 22nd round.
Also lassen wir es mal lieber.
GamerLegion. That's what I think what this timeout would be about for Heroic, is knowing and realizing, getting 4 kills even in a loss in that round before they had 3 players save. You know their money is not any kind of strength for them, so a win here is massive. Starts setting up Heroic's final walk into the grand finals.
Vitality-Fans, die kommen auch gleich richtig zum Einsatz, wenn es gegen Apex geht. Und jetzt ist zumindest mal die 200, knapp 250.000 Marke geknackt. Auf allen 3 Streams der Blast. Aber da geht noch mehr, da geht noch mehr. Über 300.000 war der Top-Wert, wo Vitality gespielt hat.
Molotov on top, he can try and buy time, but it'll be another 10 seconds before any of his
teammates
even begin to show up, and they just edge him out. A-Core will find another kill before he's down.
Bombs in pit, they can't get into the bomb site. This is still a fight, this is still a battle. And GamerLegion, oh, this is going to be a tough one to work out a solution.
Oh, well, that might do it. Jiggle coming in from Suhe, and he makes the run, risks it all, running into the bomb site. Man, you're right, that did get a little bit too close. But that's a tied game. Jason, we're going to be at 11-11.
Yeah, this goes, the swing, the economic swing goes the other direction.
Gleiches Szenario, safe, Abstaub. Ja, einen hat er.
Find this timing, almost connects. 54 HP taken off. But that'll be it. It's going to be tied at 11, and Heroic have no money.
Yeah, Ima looking to see if he can steal the rifle. Gotta be careful you don't lose too much. I mean, that AWP is pretty worth having on the GamerLegion side. A tied game. Second map, and there we go. A nice shot as Stown tries to make the jump for information.
All right, this gets interesting. GamerLegion about to take potentially a 1-round lead. Right in the closing stages. Survived an early onslaught from this defense, and they found a way to crack through. They've taken the money out of the hands of Heroic. Grab a lead and ride that advantage.
They stack at the B bomb site, a smoke over on the A bomb site, just to try and see if that's enough to push somebody into it. And they got that wall set up at the back of the B bomb site. Why not? Might be a shock, but if it's the Mac 10, nobody cares. They don't mind sacrificing Chaos for this one. It'll be absolutely worth it. Suhe is thinking about it. There's a tower, and he's not going to be surprised by that one. So they've confirmed it.
Yep.
Know what's coming.
And about it this time, Heroic says, good luck, shush.
Ja, Heroic hatte ja vorhin.
Fun, see what you can do. USP and Boiler. The only presence at this bomb site, and okay, well, doesn't even get really a chance. Ima has one, he's gonna spray them all down.
4K.
Quad kill from Ima. And it's 12-11.
I think this arena might be on his side, Jason.
Oh.
They love him in Paris. 12-11, GamerLegion, they're in the lead. I can hardly believe it. But they've actually overtaken Heroic.
Oh.
Looking to do what at one point looked like it was going to be impossible. And now I'm not so sure. Heroic, they spend everything in this one, but look at the results.
Yeah, Tessa's had money to drop an AWP over, so I think that's going to help things out massively. They've got good utility. It's the lack of kits that are the problem. It's potentially the Mac 10 that could be a problem with nobody having head armor.
Yeah, and the utility as well. They wish they had more grenades, Heroic. That's what got them one of those earlier rounds. They've been really good at using grenades, but now they can't buy them. Cadian, just better on the fight in the middle. A-Core.
I don't think you would have expected that op if you're GamerLegion. I don't think you would have expected an op to be in the field of play, or else I don't think A-Core actually takes that fight dry. They might smoke him off instead, flash him off the angle to set him up. But GamerLegion's not done yet with this A bomb site. Chewy's throwing a little bit of a distraction towards Banana.
Yeah.
And actually pulling them back as well from the Hulls pop.
Stown has a really important Molotov in his back pocket that could settle this round. 50 seconds left, but if they want to get out of the apps here, if they run into the flames while they're trying to do it, it's one of the most uncomfortable positions to be in. Here come the early grenade setup. 40 seconds. That one-round lead, GamerLegion. Don't let go of it now.
Genau deswegen.
Is pretty good with the early
Genau deswegen.
To just take it all away. They have the three-man setup, and there's no getting through it this time. Isaac.
Kein 1 gegen 5.
Every single player is going to be coming for him. The spray and the follow-up, it was nearly good, but more reinforcements
Nice
showing
try.
up to the site, and Tessus will find him at the end. They will upgrade into at least an AK, another one as well to be picked up. And Heroic not letting go of this map easily.
Yeah, and that's a very strong defense in a situation where you need it, where you need to build up some money. Good job from Stown rotating over, ignoring rap side to shore up this defense. And it works beautifully. The crowd wants Legion. Round 25.
Yeah, at this point, I kind of want Legion as well. I'd love to see a third map between these two epic teams. I feel like we deserve it. But again, this is where, imagine the pressure on GamerLegion. They've never been here before. They don't know what this feels like.
And for Heroic, they've been through hell and back.
Yes.
They know exactly what to do in this scenario. They know exactly how this feels already. Kia's making a play around the Molotovs. Solo Man and Banana to apply pressure to the B bomb site, but Heroic shifting everyone away. Cadian's op sliding through CT spawn.
How much do you have to trust Tessus to be alone like this?
With no utility.
And not even really checking it. He's just deep in the corner here. And this is actually a classic Heroic move. If you do this four-man setup, they will very often try to put a little bit of aggression behind it. Not quite going to keep pushing in the middle. I thought they might. Three-man setup at A, 2 at B now.
Yeah, they wanted to rotate back to B off that gamble, but Tessus called them off.
Oh, he's so blinds down, and now the pressure is on. One misstep here, and he's going to get his face blown off, but he's good for one more kill. Hasn't reloaded yet, looking for Suhei. Immer in the pit is going to be taking a kill and a good follow-up. Stown gets blown up inside. He has been the rock of this A defense time and again, and it's time they get rid of him. A little bit of alert coming in. Tessus keeping the round competitive. The bomb is only just planted. Do you risk this?
I think they're going to see if they can find one kill. Maybe one kill, and maybe that pulls the trigger on it, but you're right, this is risky. If they go for it and lose everything, oh baby, GamerLegion's going to look good down the stretch.
There is the kid on Gabby, but this is a very hard round to win. The flash is looking godlike at the moment. Tessus making a jump down right into the pit, but Suhei catching it with a mid-air shot, and that will be the end of it. They don't lose the rest of the rifles, but that is very, very risky. Heroic potentially bankrupting themselves. It's going to be 13-12.
And this time, no one from Heroic is in pit to create any kind of a crossfire. Look how much room Ima has to work with. Look how much safety he has to look for fights. A brilliant follow-up. Stown's position had already been known.
Oh my God.
Yeah, take him out of the sky. Why not? Look how quick that is from Ima's point of view. 13-12. Heroic's going to invest everything into this round. Oh, GamerLegion might just steal this map away right at the end.
They could. Heroic gone for the fiery 5 rounds in a row to begin the second half with, but they've really been slowed down. Now they're going to be boosting in the middle. They wanted to. It's going to be cancelled. I think they failed it a couple of times. There was a lot of movement in that last round for the defense, right?
Yeah, they're making a lot of bold calls right now. Very shifty defense in the previous round, flirting with that retake in the 3-on-3 and no money. This time a boost over the mid-smoke. Heroic's playing a dangerous game.
Oh, that flick not coming through. Chaos. Been a bit quiet here, but a good opening on this one. Do you want to try and double down on the aggression and flash your way into the next fight? That's what they're discussing right now. Smoke is going to be going up, and Yabi just hiding inside. They have no idea. Stamler's coming in to try and help him out. There comes Yabi, but it's too late. Chaos on the double opening. Get a missed shot. They're hunting him down. Knife out. He is mad. Why has he done that? This is a major.
Oh, jetzt wird es ganz ungemütlich.
Tessus and Shush are left, but there's nothing to recover the round. They can't even really escape.
Absolutely bloodthirsty. Oh, this
Jetzt
feels
wird
so
es
good if
ganz
you're GamerLegion. You
übel.
know what the opportunity you have here in Inferno. Complete control of this map now. Up 2 rounds.
I've never seen anything like that.
That's just the moment presenting itself. And look at what they've
GamerLegion
done.
will die dritte Map.
Look at the atmosphere they've created.
Die wollen unbedingt die dritte Map haben.
This major to be in the semifinals. Being on top of one of the best teams in the world, a chance to close it out.
Das wird jetzt nochmal eine ganz
A
enge
chance to bring
Geschichte
it to a
hier.
third and deciding map on
Oh.
Mirage. Just 2 rounds away.
Oh.
14 to 12, yeah. They are almost able to take the map, and just imagine what it would mean. Ash is just laughing in the back as he watches one of his troops try to entry with a knife on the B-bomb side against the AWP that failed his shot. I can't even believe what I'm seeing. 14 to 12, ladies and gentlemen. 22nd, 7th round is coming up here.
And we never thought Heroic would be in this situation.
No.
We never thought Heroic would have to face this kind of pressure. They probably didn't think it either. But all that experience we touched on, them going through hell and back, the way that this team has come together, been molded by adversity. This is where that gets tested. This is where that unit gets tested.
They found the strength on the first map. They've already proven that they got it. But for Heroic, what do they have to work with here? 5 7s from us, 1 M4. It would be crazy if they were able to pick up this round with just that. And they've been trying a lot. You mentioned it, right? A lot of boosts, a lot of stacks, a lot of movement happening on the CT side for them as they're trying to figure out
GamerLegion fast
what's
diese
going to be happening. And
15. Runde
Suez calling an
schenken.
amazing second half here on the T side.
Ja.
Oh, good find from
That's-
Ema. I can't believe it. Gets you a third. Shush shuts him down finally. But that's job done for Ema as he sits the rest of the round out.
Cadian is starting to get there, but would it really make any difference? Smoke up, not even going to really bounce in the right direction, and he just has a USB on the other side. So yeah, he could try some shots through. I don't think that's going to deter GamerLegion right through the smoke. Isaac making it work.
Die nehmen die AK
And they
mit.
can try and save the AK.
Ja.
Maybe find another rifle somewhere for Cadian, but it will be 15 for GamerLegion as Heroic give up on any chance to fight for the bomb sites. One more round, and the story will continue. What's already been an unbelievable story for GamerLegion to make it to where they are, powering through the quarterfinals and into the semifinals here tonight. And then one more rifle. Okay, that's something for Heroic. That's a lifeline.
Yeah, it's going to help out massively. Tess is at 1900, it's down at 1500. Not the prettiest money in the world. GamerLegion
Das
has
wird
3
eine ganz
chances.
schwere Ritt jetzt.
3
Wenn Heroic
chances to
das jetzt
close
auf
this
3
map
Runden
out,
aufholt,
continue fighting in the
dann krass.
semifinal. None of them will be easy.
Dann krass an der Stelle.
You know what's
Aber
gonna
wir
be a
würden
really
dann auf eine
uncomfortable
dritte Map
experience for
gehen.
GamerLegion is if we go into overtime
Das ist
on the
krass.
back of losing 3, because again we're on a huge stage.
Das hat sich Heroic, glaube ich, jetzt an der Stelle nicht so
And
vorgestellt.
suddenly
Aber
losing
okay.
the grip on the match and going into overtime could easily be what puts them over the top here.
Tell you what, they look calm and collected though.
They do.
They don't look like it's getting to them. Round 28.
24 kills on Immer. He's living up to the hype right now. An absolutely godlike performance from him. Already 3 in a row. They're dreaming of ending it in 2. They would love nothing more than to skip Mirage and head straight into the grand finals. Couple of shots through. Again, they're going to leave Tessus alone. This 4-1 defense. It kind of partially worked last time because they also had a lot more grenades than they do now. Still a minute left and they're going to be, I mean, another 20
Verlieren sie
seconds.
zwei Mann als
Yeah,
erstes.
GamerLegion has to be a little
Heroic,
bit
dann
careful. This is
ist
where those
die Map
nerves can
rum.
really slow things down naturally, and if they slow play this too much, we've already seen one round of theirs slip away due to time on the clock.
Das muss Heroic auf jeden Fall verhindern.
Heroic allowed to save some utility to the 1 minute mark, and that's going to delay them even further as Yabi shifts over. He's got a Molotov as well. And GamerLegion, again, yet to provide any pressure on the map.
There is a really big weakness at the archway at the moment. If GamerLegion find it and wrap around, they could do some damage.
Yeah, they don't have any time for that kind of a split anymore, which is why Sound, you can see him towards Pit, is watching for the wraparound, but this is
Wichtiger
all on
First Strike
Cadian.
von
First shot
Cadian.
is his, and he delivers.
Oh!
Taking out Chaos. It's a good start, but Imma swing it back into it. One kill.
Oh!
Cadian getting hunted down, but he knows from Suhe. It's all gone in.
Wow!
Acor killed at the end. That is what you want to see out of the captain of
Stark.
Heroic. 4 kills to bring it a step closer to the comeback and into overtime.
Hell yeah, there's Cadian. What a sequence. You think he's going down as soon as the Pit player falls. Closing the gap on him real quickly. Tough to manage, but he sees it coming. A nice no-scope on a Suhe, and Acor had nothing to do. What an effort, what a stand from Cadian. Now just 2 more chances for GamerLegion.
Er weiß genau, dass er da steht.
1 down, 2 to go.
Oh, oh, die Nate tut weh.
33-man setup at the B-bomb site, which is what we've been seeing out of Heroic for a while. And it hasn't been punished too badly. Haven't been many rounds with GamerLegion where they try and go really fast off the middle. And again, they leave Tessus here. They're trusting in this system that they built. Yeah, being down, thinking about it. Smoke is up on that side, but
Macht die 30 voll auf.
clean look into the middle. Here's the jump out. Couple of shots ringing through, but no connection for the smoke just yet. And the Molotov could have put some pressure on Yabi in the corner. In fact, he doesn't have a smoke. He just has to try and run
Ja,
out
ist
and take
okay.
the fight. There's nobody to
25
catch him.
HP kann man
So a
einstecken.
little bit fortunate for him.
Das ist
Yeah,
okay.
he's on his horse now over to the B-bomb site. He sees that clear. He sees that GamerLegion took mid but didn't want to keep it, so now he shifts over. Tessus is going to have to back away. However, no utility between these two defenders. Just Yabi with this one smoke. And he's holding on to it as long as possible. 35 seconds. Again, the clock is an issue for GamerLegion.
Surely, if they go B, it's going to be a problem. No, they're really running out of time. 25 seconds.
Hi!
Katie in a new position down in the pit. He does get the leg shot. Immer is coming in from the apartments. There might be a shot at it here still. 16 seconds. Subi with the one over. Down.
Bam!
He stopped the bomb on the ground and he continues the spray. This is a godlike defense from Stown and he will shut it all the way down. Acor, there's nothing he can do inside. He is out of time.
Oh.
Stown to the rescue for Heroic.
Die drehen's wirklich hoch.
30th round.
Back-to-back desperate stands at the A-bomb site. First Cadian.
Oh.
Nothing to do but hide into the smoke and wait
Kriegen
for the
wir in
perfect moment.
Overtime.
Boy, does he find it. Sue's looking. Sue knows, but can do nothing about this play. Absolutely disgusting work from Heroic's defense.
Oh, and look at the money for GamerLegion. A bomb plant would have made a world of difference for them. They actually don't have that much to work with. If you have an ace up the sleeve, some really nerdy strategy that you've been practicing and haven't shown anyone, now would be the time to do it.
Yeah, the problem is, regardless of what the strategy is, it's the firepower behind it that's going to make the difference.
Kriegen wir in Overtime, Jungs.
Without bomb plants in those
Abstimmen,
two rounds,
30 Sekunden. Ich will's wissen von euch.
Kios has dropped down
Kriegen
to
wir
a
in
10-9,
Overtime?
so is Isaac.
Ja oder nein?
They're going to be really struggling for rifles. In fact,
Ich
descending to
sag
Galils and a
ja.
scout. GamerLegion can feel overtime looming. 30th and final round of regulation.
Gebt uns eine Overtime.
Right where they wanted them. Low on economy. But
Nochmal 6 Runden. Das wär's jetzt.
Rolling. Cadian had the quad kill, now Stown with the triple. And now Heroic are looking for one more round to bring this into overtime and stop GamerLegion in their tracks. It's the same setup, except this time it's Stown playing over here. And that's interesting. Oh my god! Take this bullet. A-core gets deleted.
That's so unreasonable. What a shot from Stown. Cadian shifting over, the heroes over the past 2 rounds for Heroic. Powerful defenders for this B bomb site, and GamerLegion is going to walk right into it.
Yeah, and Cadian, he was relocating back, and now he's in an even better position. Could get smoked out, but he's probably going to try and play around the edge of it. Molotov to slow them down, and now Tess is going to be coming in for the rotation. He's already running for it. The window is closing for GamerLegion.
Das ist einen zweiten hätte er gebraucht.
He's good for the one. There's still a slim chance.
Oh, refrag.
Smoke 30 seconds, and he's walked clean through. Immer trying to recover this round, trying to win the map for his team, trying to get to a third. And keep the semi-final alive. Isaac, he's got some health left on him as well, but the reload right on top.
Oh!
Isaac, he gets the spray, and what a victory!
Wir gehen in die dritte Map.
16-14, GamerLegion. They keep the dream alive.
Krass.
Oh, look at the stunned faces. A shocking upset.
Worthy of the CSGO send-off. We still have to find somebody to send in the grand final, Jason. We're going to the third map. It's on
Wir gehen in die dritte Map. Darauf hat lange Zeit nicht ausgesehen, dass wir hier eine Entscheidung erst in Map 3 bekommen. Heroic lange Zeit gut dran, ein 2:0 zu machen. Aber GamerLegion hat in Runde 30 den Deckel endgültig zugemacht. Also, wir spielen noch eins. Und die Frage ist, wer macht den Deckel jetzt drauf?
All of that can change any preparation that you have coming into this final deciding semi-final map.
Well, we'll find out right now if it's going to be the full reset, if GamerLegion can pick up the momentum from winning that Inferno map and bring down Heroic, because they're going to be strong on this one as well. They are an elite tier team, and it's taken everything that GamerLegion have got so far to bring it to this level. And I don't know, again, they don't have the experience.
GamerLegion hat bisher 17 T-Runden geholt auf beiden Maps. Gleicher auch für Heroic. 17 T-Runden.
We've been looking for those cracks through the first 2 maps, and we didn't see them. They've answered the bell each and every time.
13:12 CT-Runden.
A very competitive affair, 29 rounds of play, 13-16 loss.
Für Heroic.
30 rounds on Inferno. They withstood the best that Heroic had on those 2
Oh,
maps.
das verspricht auf jeden Fall ein sehr, sehr, sehr spannendes Finale hier zu werden. Wenn Heroic fliegt, schreibt GamerLegion hier heute Abend Geschichte.
It's been such a run for them, and now, I mean, they do deserve the benefit of the doubt. You're right, they do deserve that at the moment. We are going to be ready to head into it. Third map coming up here, the first semi-final. Paris, are you ready? Beautiful, then let's get this game back underway. Third and final map of the semi-final is coming up right now.
GamerLegion im Herbst noch in der Challenger Stage dabei gewesen.
Pistol round, GamerLegion on the T side, Heroic starting on defense, and once again,
im Frühjahr letzten Jahres im Antwerpen nicht weit über das RMRA zu kommen.
To work with to start these maps, and it's a B hit right out of the gates.
Yeah, Tess is set up. He's trying to get some headshots
Im zweiten Major überhaupt.
And Gabby's there to help him out, but already gushed down. Immer gonna almost make the full 180 spin to get that kill, but not quite. And Gabby, he's deleting them click by click.
Es in die Champion Stage geschafft, ins Halbfinale. Oh.
And A-Core trying to fight their way back, but they're running out of space. There's nowhere left to live on this bomb site. Cadian just running them down. 3 kills on him, and now he's hyping up the crowd again. Antagonizing them, Jason.
That's an attitude. This is a round from Cadian that just shows he is here to win this map.
Whoa.
That is bonkers. Look how clean he is through the entire situation.
Sehr schweres Spiel.
Looking for the haters after the fact.
220.000 Zuschauer
5
fast.
for 5 on pistol rounds in this series.
5-0, stimmt, 5-0. Alle Pistols gegen bisher an Heroic.
And yeah, there's not that much to play around with here. No bomb plant, limited options for what you really can do. You know, Maui was saying on the desk that he isn't the main character, but in Cadian's own little play, he probably is, you know. And on some level, yeah, it can backfire. It can really backfire if you think that, but it can also propel you to greatness if you follow through on it. And we've seen that plenty of times from Cadian as well. We'll see if it's going to be greatness or defeat
Bonus,
for him.
Bonus.
Slow jiggling that one away.
3.
They can't really run him
Cadian.
down.
Nate kommt.
So he'll be just fine. HE to soften it up, and now the rest
4.
of the cavalry has arrived.
Letzter.
Isaac is on his
Der
own. So
kriegt
it's a very
ihn.
easy round,
Und dann
nothing
sind's
too
5.
special going on here.
2-0. Heroic.
I wonder how much of the early stages of this opening half are going to be Heroic trying to kind of introduce a mental game into it, right? With these kinds of aggressive pushes. They did it against FaZe as well. Just put GamerLegion on notice that every inch of this map is going to be contested, that every step they take is going to be met with the Heroic defender. Harass and disrupt everything. First gun round coming in for GamerLegion.
If they can pull up that plan, that would be amazing, because Sue is really proving to us in this major that he is an excellent caller, right? So if you give him the space, the space that FaZe never had on this map.
Also das letzte Match des Tages wird später als 19 Uhr starten. Das ist jetzt schon Fakt. Darauf können wir uns schon mal einstellen. Wir machen frühestens hier 19:30, wenn nicht sogar 19:45 Uhr. Hier mit dem letzten Match des Tages weiter.
Isaac is going to come back and throw a delayed window smoke towards middle.
Wir werden auf jeden Fall
knapp
die 4 Stunden knacken. Wenn nicht sogar knacken.
Utility in mid is just meant to keep defenders in that position for the moment. Isaac has transitioned over towards A ramp. It's Suhei alone to get top mid control. So the aggression won't be coming towards this part of the map, but 2 Heroic defenders are occupied.
They're just starting to get back. This is really awkward. Shush, he was 1 second from getting caught under the open.
He was bombed as well.
A bit of free entry. Yeah, you're right. They know where he is, and they will burn him out as a result. This defense being onside. I don't know why they're caught swinging back like that. Imma, that is a perfect double opening, and Heroic 3 versus 5, but they're still fighting for it, maybe more than they should. He's going to continue and gets the spray down, nearly the quad kill. Acor able to sneak in a bullet on the last one there, but what a tournament Imma has had so far.
Then what a setup in this round for GamerLegion. The utility in mid, the presence from Suhei, it does keep 2 defenders occupied for quite some time. You mentioned Shush just narrowly escaping death. Just that extra second it took to rotate. They just barely missed the timing. And nothing for Heroic to fight with at that A bomb site once he goes down. Perfectly set up and perfectly according to plan for GamerLegion's first round. And this is the next problem. We felt it and heard it on Inferno. When GamerLegion gets going, this crowd joins them.
Yeah, they are decisively on their side. Heroic once against the villains, which they're used to being, I suppose. Isaac gonna take a stand and will shut down Tess's. Nothing saved for Heroic.
I think they have to be the villains. I don't think Heroic know how to play if they're not the villains.
Probably true.
2-1.
You know, some of the rounds that were looking questionable on the CT side of Inferno had to do with Heroic moving the defense around sometimes more than they maybe needed to. And this time, I'm so confused. I mean, there's almost always going to be somebody anchoring towards CT spawn, down in shadow, or just on the bomb site itself. Like, there should be someone who's doing that. I get that they wanted to check out middle, but that's the entire A defense sort of cog rotating back just as GamerLegion were executing in the round.
Still early going. If you're both these teams, you're still kind of testing the limits and testing what each team is going to come in with. Ooh, an opportunity for Stown on Suhei. Huddles up behind the boxes in top middle. 3 defenders here in a triangle defense. Stown connector, Yabi window, and Tess's ladder room.
This could be a knockout punch towards this bomb site. If Tess dies and there's no 8B defense anymore, it's just going to be done. Suhei crouching right in, and that is plenty enough.
Then you save 100% of the time as Heroic. There's, as you mentioned, no defenders at this bomb site. No one's even close. Shush is just now getting towards the market opening, but Imma, you're going to continue his tear and take 1 weapon out of the hands of Stown. And the economy for Heroic is too brittle. They back away, and we're all tied up at 2.
It's an interesting position even for Tessus to begin with, right? Because he doesn't have any backup there. It's not like his teammates that are near connector can help out. That's smoked off, right? So even if he got the first kill, even if he's traded, they still lose the round. He has to get the kill, escape, and then they have to go for a 4-on-5 retake. Like, there's so much about that round that I'm wondering about for Heroic.
Good utility from GamerLegion, negate the setup, negate his teammates as well. A nice clean win. So 3 rifles survive. Heroic will have a little bit to fight with in the next round.
A quick tie up this time. We've seen both teams go on runs and almost fall flat even when they've been rolling with the rounds. GamerLegion, they've built so much money already. This is such a quick comeback into the first half. Sure, the pistols aren't really going their way, but the rifle rounds is where they're doing their real work at the moment. 3 rifles saved on Heroic, and that's what they can bring to bear on this round. Now I'm going to go for the boost. Thought for a minute that was going to be the case. Instead, a push all the way to top mid. But GamerLegion see it coming.
Yeah, they're going to know it's possible. The question is, do they want to attack it and wrap around it, or do they want to just kind of wait and go elsewhere on the map? Do they want to go into the pressure? Ima is working underpass, so he can circle around Shush and Yabi, and based off their positions, Heroic is sticking in this setup. Yabi and Shush are going to fight to the death.
Yeah, with no backup from the window any longer, very, very hard to come out on top of this one. Ima and Isaac are walking up behind him. It's even fortunate they get the first fight a little bit early there. Shush trying to escape, but he too will be caught. Acor shooting him in the back, 3 versus 3.
Not bad though, going 2 for 2. Tessus is now going to make a play to wrap around, shrink this map, get in towards middle. There could be a rifle that he's able to pick up at some point during the round. Cadian with a single M4 still has down to keep a little bit of space. This is still well within the grasp and the opportunity of Heroic, but if Isaac finds this kill, and he will, it's all down to Cadian.
Yeah, he's on the bomb site. Element of surprise is with him still. He knows that Kios is on the A ramp. And even if he finds him, he still has all of his work ahead of him, and he will find him, just not the way that he was expecting. 2 kills on Kios, and GamerLegion up to 3. But because they saved some of the rifles, right, they can still, I mean, not in the last round, but previously, they kind of kept the economy going enough that they can still make a buy in this one. 2-3, the scoreline.
Nur in Geben von Idioten in meiner Familie. Auch wieder so lustig.
GamerLegion look comfortable. Way too comfortable.
Yeah, no kidding. Yet to put a stop to GamerLegion once the rifles came out. Again, they want to fight in mid, and again, miss the opportunity. It's going the other direction. Molotov is going to put a lot of pressure on Yabi, who's now isolated and alone. Tessus creeps up catwalk to help out. He's brought low, but a good rebuttal to knock out Kios.
I mean, that attempt to throw the grenade almost lost them the round. 2 of them very, very low on health. They're going to go and find a player here again, Acor. Not with his trusty AWP, but with the AK instead, and he's good for the flick. We'll take down another player, 3 versus 4.
Tell you what, Heroic might want to go away from this aggression they've brought out early. It's clearly not working. Whether it's early in the round, whether it's a mid-round, they're losing advantages because of it. Cadian's going to be forced into making a play. This is a strong play depending on the timing and how far he goes forward.
Wenn das Timing passt, kriegt er beide.
Yabi's shifted over towards B because Cadian sees and hears nothing.
Oh, wait.
But they have the wrong information.
The timing for Cadian is interesting, but the problem is still he's alone, right? So how much could you even do? Even if you find the 1 kill here, Tessus and Yabi are miles away.
He can stop this plant, though. They've just come from A ramp, and Acor's been checking it from time to time.
Oh, a lot of noise being made, and Acor, he's coming back and check. And that is part of the problem of playing in front of a crowd. It is something that Cadian should definitely know. Caught out just a tiny bit, and Tessus and Yabi, they're way on the other side. Bomb is going to be planted, and GamerLegion will no problem winning the round. So 4-2 in their favor. Yeah, that was a cool play from Cadian, and it doesn't work out. Giving up and falls flat. 4-2 for GamerLegion.
Also meine Schwester ist echt nicht die hellste Kerze, möchte ich anmerken. Man redet mit ihr, sagt ihr, das passt so nicht und passt so nicht. Sie muss noch, die Frage nochmal, geht es nicht da und da rein? Also ich rede hier mit einer Wand. Also man glaubt mir gar nichts mehr, was ich erzähle. Das ist dann typisch meine Schwester. 4-2. Heroic liegt hinten. Oh, das kann böse enden für Heroic. Also wenn Heroic fliegt, dann wird in der Halle echt die Hölle los sein. Erstes Timeout schon aus 6 Runden.
Their first, because they're buried in somewhat of a hole at the moment, stuck in a rut. Whatever you want to call it, after the pistol round, they've got nothing.
Was denkt ihr im Chat?
And you mentioned one of the problems already, right?
Wird Heroic jetzt aus dem Turnier gekegelt? Oder kämpfen sie sich nochmal zurück? Ich weiß, es sind erst 6 Runden in der letzten Map gespielt. 2 Runden liegt der Rückstand. Aber von Heroic ist gerade nicht viel zu sehen. GamerLegion hat irgendwie mehr Lucky Händchen hier dabei.
Yeah, Heroic really need to get KD and Zalp in play. If they're going to be this slow, if you're going to get some opportunities in the mid-round with that AWP, let that be kind of your contact for Heroic, because the aggression with the M4s isn't working.
Das ist schon Wahnsinn.
But they're still a bit of a ways away from getting that up in the battle.
2 M4s in this one. And again, that same boost they wanted to use earlier. Good for the one, Isaac. That is some terrific spraying. And Emma will clean up the rest of it. The other M4 is all the way across the map, so nothing really to find about once again.
Different look this time from GamerLegion as well. That same kind of slow, calculated pause and opening, but this time it's just contact and plenty of bodies to trade kills on A ramp. Add in the opener provided by Isaac, and you got a recipe for a 5th round for GamerLegion.
Now, it's probably a little bit early on to start to talk about, but you know, we've been talking about GamerLegion and the stress on them and the newness of being on the stage and all the rest of it, right? But for Heroic, there is also another level of pressure, right? They are the ones that are sort of destined or meant to be in the grand finals, and now that is being called into question in a really serious way by GamerLegion. They are saying, that's not going to be easy. We're not just going to back on down. In fact, we might try and prevent your run from even getting there, which for Heroic would be beyond devastating.
Oh, this would be a crushing loss to take.
Oh,
this would be the most painful in probably the history of Heroic.
No doubt.
What an obstacle GamerLegion is turning to be. Tess is not going to keep this weapon in hand. He'll go down to Suhei at the end of it as the bomb goes off. A 3-round lead. One of perhaps 2 elite teams in the world, Heroic, is getting quite a test here in map 3.
A 5-2 lead here. A test that they're currently not living up to. They're not really passing at the moment. Round number 8. Bomb back in T-spawn, a little bit of a boost. So you're right, sort of different looks all the time. Also a little bit quicker to go to top mid this time. And we'll see if Heroic will double and triple down on the aggression if they want to keep on the fight, or if they will finally slow it down a little bit more. They do have that AWP on the KD, and you were asking for that. Is that going to make the difference? We'll find out. Imma, he snuck right underneath, and that's almost a free kill. Spins around, what an opening! He is cracked at the middle of the map. KD will get one in return, but that also means it's still a 3 versus 4 and plenty of time for GamerLegion.
And I think GamerLegion is still going to come at this B bomb site. They're going to be undeterred due to the AWP. Man, Imma,
ich bin selbst gerade komplett überrascht.
Performance in this tournament, in these semifinals. Cracking open mid single-handedly.
Es ist das zweite Major-Event für GamerLegion überhaupt.
A quick reload, a deep breath before the action begins.
Yeah, flash on over.
Sie stehen in der Champion Stage. Das ist Wahnsinn. Das ist so Wahnsinn. 6-2. Ach du liebes bisschen.
6-2 the scoreline. Jason, they are getting obliterated.
They're knocked out standing up right now. The individuals
Ach du liebes bisschen.
Not delivering anything, regardless of what the setup is.
So, für alle, die jetzt eingeschaltet sind, das ist immer noch Match 1. Wir haben vor 3 Stunden begonnen.
We came in talking about
Oh,
phase
Mann, oh
treatment.
Mann.
Maybe Heroic could just,
Und
you know, do what they went to do here, coming into the semi-final and completely crush GamerLegion. I'm sure it's the dream that they had in the back of their minds, and it's been anything but that. Every single
kann die
match has
Waffe
been
mitnehmen.
difficult.
Alle ab.
Even the first one.
But that's the whole point too. Remember, Heroic's one of the deepest teams we have in terms of how often all 5 players can deliver a solid performance. Don't too often get that extreme blow up, but you get solid performance game in, game out. Against FaZe on this map, it was Shush blowing up on the scoreboard, but now you have nobody. None of the frags coming in for Heroic that can stop anything. Shush, Tesses, and Stown are at 2 kills. We're 8 rounds deep.
Was silent for a while, but they got something to cheer about again. Tessus winning the opening fight against Kios here, but Isaac, he's so swift to respond. And they're going to re-smoke that window just maybe a little bit a second late.
Das sieht gut aus jetzt.
He got so much out of that. We're talking
zumindest
about
eine
a
dritte
smoke
Runde
that's
aufs
delayed
Scoreboard
by
zu
maybe a
kriegen.
second and a half, and that's a double kill for Stown.
You can even see that though. It's a labored spray on the first player. It's a great transfer, but nothing's coming easy for Heroic at the moment. They're fighting just to stay in this game. Sue on a ramp with the bomb. Shush could be caught out in the open. When's the swing coming? He just crosses out of vision. But now nobody defending the bomb site.
Yeah, but this time it makes more sense, right? You just want to get a look at where they are. You're playing in a 2-on-4, so just don't die alone. Just make sure that you get the info, you call in everybody, and they're going to know right now. 45 seconds. Sui is getting close, trying to crouch on in. He wanted that first headshot.
Yeah, Stown's got a quick flank as well. Tess is over in CT spawn. They should be able to harass and delay, but Sui's going to get tricky. Flashbang comes in, doesn't find the fight he wanted.
Yeah, that one flashbang, that was their opening. They needed that kill. Time is running low now. This is an impossible round. 2 versus 4. But Sue, everything comes to a standstill as he tries to get that first one. 18 seconds, he's still locked in, and Tessus will find him after going on a 6-round loss streak. Heroic back with a single one. And the way that they won that, right, that's not the kind of round that's going to blow everything up. You're not going to feel super confident behind it. Yeah, you made it work, but you need something more right now. Heroic, the energy has left this team.
Both those opening fights are really, really struggle busts for Tesses and Stown. First time out for GamerLegion. Might be a good chance for Heroic to have a conversation as well. They've got the op back in the hands of Cadian. Not a lot of money behind this, but at least they've got their first step in this final map.
Yeah, the fans are here for them. They're not giving up at all.
Doing everything they can, the Danish contingent. Overwhelmed inside the arena. Lead is cut to 3, but we need more. We need a streak from Heroic. We need something to inspire confidence to make us believe this defense can do it.
They have the AWP back. Something that they've been missing, but at least it's in play this time. And Cadian moving out in the middle, but the smokes are just going to be everywhere. Again, they have this very aggressive setup in the middle, which so far hasn't really netted them too much of anything. Run boost out there. A-Core unable to get any CTs on the other side. And what do they want to do? Stown and Cadian are maneuvering the jungle, and they're going to make it a 3-man setup at the B-bomb site. Which, no doubt about it, if this turns into an A-split, Stown and Shush are going to be in trouble.
Well, the nice thing is Cadian with this deep angle with the AWP, Tesses and Yabby can rotate off if they don't feel the pressure. And in fact, Yabby's already shifted over towards window room. Tesses is going to join up with them. So Cadian, all the responsibility. And with no information towards Catwalk, it's a lot of responsibility.
I don't like the fact that nobody's holding Catwalk. The 4 other members, all right, Tesses is coming back now. That makes me a little bit less nervous. Bomb in the middle, Kios over in the A-ramp. The next kill could decide this round because there's not that much time left. A-Core's going to be found as the smoke fades in the window. 40 seconds here. Shush inside of the A-bomb site.
No more smokes for GamerLegion. They got to cross this with flashbangs. That's all they have, and it might be all they need.
good setup to begin with. Yabi. Oh, he gets out-dueled. Immer. Everything is working for him right now. Shush and Tess is there at CT spawn, and Cadian's on the other side. 20 seconds left. Isaac coming in with the AK and just snipes him out. They were not ready for it. 15 seconds. Just running down real low, but fighting for it. Tess is the only one left as the bomb is being planted in the B-bomb site. And he's low on health already. GamerLegion, the late round calling on this one is God tier. Immer finding another kill, quad in the round, but they have completely outplayed Heroic.
It's actually Sui on Catwalk who wins a heads-up fight against Cadian's op. That's mental. And this round, Heroic had their chances. A missed opportunity there for Yabi that lets Ima know where his position is.
You're right, that was.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
It's not even Isaac, it's not even the lurk. Cadian gets a heads-up fight with the op and can't stop anything.
Also Leute, das verspricht auf jeden Fall ein sehr spannendes Finale.
I don't care how experienced you are, what kind of hell you fought through in the past, Heroic.
Beiden Teams.
The full weight of a devastating
GamerLegion ist drauf und dran, eine kleine Sensation zu schaffen. Als Underdog möchte ich anmerken, ins Finale eines CSGO Majors zu schaffen.
GamerLegion are making an impressive case for themselves. Immer 13-5 on him. He has absolutely become the superstar that he was meant to be here tonight on the stage in front of the world, playing like he was always meant to be here. 13 kills and 7 rounds for GamerLegion. This opening half is nothing short of magnificent, and Heroic don't have an answer yet. Stown hoping for the deagle, but gotta be denied. And again, this mid-control for GamerLegion, every single time they've wanted it, they've been able to show up and take it. And Tessus is pushing out of the bomb side, but again, this is something that GamerLegion have been able to catch every time. They've expected the aggression, and you can see Sue is well aware.
Well aware. Well, and also just pause on the map and just saying, let's watch everything. Let's be so careful. They've got to realize the desperation for Heroic is mounting.
Is Eiko going to go flank him?
Did they hear a footstep?
I don't think they did. I think he's just...
They're just being ultra cautious.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if Tessus gets flanked from stairs by Acor, he's going to be furious.
Okay, the grenade kind of suggests Acor is not really ready for it, and that's a good shot. 50 seconds still.
And this gives all the information over to Heroic. This defense should be able to stand tall. Cadian must deliver with the op, but they know nobody's coming to the B bomb site. Perhaps worried about Catwalk, but with nobody in B halls, they have the players in the right position. Cadian reacts quick.
He almost got caught. There was no grenades thrown. Good follow-up shot. Cadian double kill in the round, and that should be
so spannend wie ihr wollt.
Shot in the back
Schenkt uns eine zweite, sehr spannende zweite Hälfte.
They were not ready for it. Man, that is late. It's really, really late to start to build something here for Heroic, but it is not too late.
I think at this point you're also thinking as many rounds as we can get just to give ourselves a chance. It obviously hasn't been a great half so far, but any kind of a recovery. We know Heroic's offense can just destroy and decimate the defense of GamerLegion, so give yourself some room to work with. Second timeout for GamerLegion. A chance for us just to look at the disparity between these two teams in the major. Back at Rio, Heroic obviously getting to the finals all the way, losing. That's what they're here for, redemption from that loss, to take that final step. For GamerLegion, they didn't make it out of the challenger stage in Rio. For them to be knocking on the door of the grand finals is incredible.
Rio erstmals ins Major gekommen,
And
Challenger
continuing
Stage,
to bring the fight
da
to
ausgeschieden.
Round
Und jetzt
12.
im Viertelfinale
Yeah, that is such a step up.
in Paris.
All the way into the semi. 7 rounds on their side here.
Ich weiß nicht, wie es ablaufen wird. Es wird eine ganz enge Geschichte jetzt. Sollte GamerLegion. Ich weiß nicht, wie es ablaufen wird.
Then I'm sure that's going to reignite some of their hopes and dreams here on the Heroic side.
GamerLegion have been able to neutralize these
Sofern
setups this entire
Vitality
half. They've
sich
had no issue with the
qualifizieren
aggression.
sollte
They've
fürs
had no
Finale.
issue with the advanced
Einer dieser
positioning.
beiden als Nachrücker direkt dieses
But Heroic
Tickets
still
für
putting faith in it.
Köln
Yabi and Stown at the base of Catwalk. Tess is all the
also
way
für
back
Köln
watching
bekommen.
underneath.
Für die World Finals garantiert nicht.
And another good read.
Da wird es dann
If you're
über
Shush here, right,
den
you just want to live. You just want to stay alive for the retake because you got 3 people in the middle that are going to be coming in.
über das
They've got
Ranking
grenades,
dann
they
noch
can
eine
try and slow it down.
Zusatzperson gesucht. Das weiß ich. für die Blast World Finals. Das weiß ich. Also es würden nicht 3 aus dem World Ranking kommen, also aus dem Blast World Ranking, sondern, also Blast World Leaderboard heißt es, sondern 4 dann. Aber hier ist ja der Fall, dass nur bisher, soweit mir die Info stimmt, Face gesetzt ist. Das heißt, wir kriegen auf jeden Fall einen zweiten Teilnehmer. Jetzt ist nur halt die Frage bei Köln. Das ist die einzige Frage, die ich mir stelle. Wird es dann im gleichen Prinzip ablaufen, dass man aus dem World Ranking noch einen weiteren Teilnehmer dazu nimmt, wenn Vitality gewinnen sollte?
Heroic, they are hungry to get themselves back and fired up into the game. The Molotov burning out Chaos, and now it's all on Acorn. 1 versus 4. He gets the first one there, but the bomb is being defused out in front.
Nice try.
Oh my god, those are some sickening shots.
Nice try.
But it won't make the difference. Heroic back with another one, 2 in a row.
Faith in the retake from Heroic and all the utility they had to bring to bear from that aggressive mid setup. They didn't have to use nades throughout the entire round, so Molotov nade combination into the bomb site, smokes down and choke points, beautifully set up. Nowhere for Kios to move. 5th round for Heroic, and they've still got money. The defense is starting to build. 3 of the last 4, 2 in a row.
Right, there we go. Gabby, he couldn't really escape, or if he could, he didn't want to. Hoping to catch Acor in the corner. Tess is right here, out in the open, and even at the off angle. Chaos is so good, he's gonna get one more right to the snout. And inside of the bomb site, Cadian announcing his AWP, didn't get the kill, so they know where at least one of them is. Sure, she might be in hiding over at the A bomb site.
Yeah, he needs to make a decision. He's got to know they're coming for him. Sticking around behind the smoke for the moment, but the middle of the map is completely compromised.
Oh, so Cadian. Isaac knows everything. This is so well played. Using the sound, he heard him jumping around, he knew everything. They didn't even have to find Shush, they don't care.
Using the time as well. Cadian knows he's been spotted over towards Catwalk. He can't sit there the entire round with over a minute on the clock. He's got to make a play, and Isaac's there to punish. Another beautifully constructed round from GamerLegion.
Shush not even thinking about that bomb plant. He knows that he's in trouble. Chaos is hiding over here. He was the one to open up the run with a double kill, and he's going to get the last one as well.
Nice triple on GamerLegion.
And GamerLegion right back, 8-5.
I'll tell you what, Heroic player is starting to look a little nervous. Tessa's that round shuffling back and forth between utility, knife, and M4. That gave Chaos the advantage in this fight right here. Tessa's did not seem prepared for it. And just a beautiful elimination on the Stown as well. All this mid-presence from Heroic is going to waste since they can't stop anything. How many times have we seen 2 players, 3 players in middle, window, ladder room, catwalk, connector? None of it's been able to work. Even pushed up, not working.
Heroic, they do look like the more nervous team right now, which is not how it's meant to be playing out, right? One of the advantages of having already been in the major grand finals is that you're not supposed to be showing those nerves. But Heroic definitely are. Double AWP, double MP9, and this is going to be a change of pace now. GamerLegion, they want to crack right through the smoke, and Chaos, he's good for the opening once again. Just trying to be the hero, jumping into that
das wird so schwer für Heroic. Aber die haben schon 2 Rückstände aufgeholt. Einmal belohnt, einmal nicht.
Yeah, that MP9 is not going to be any kind of a stoppage, and Emma, he'll pick up the kill. Cadian on his own, running away with the AWP 9 on the side of GamerLegion. They are so close, they can almost taste it now.
Everyone's stepping up when needed. Ema's cleared out middle on his own a number of times. These past 2 rounds, opening 2 kills for Kios. This one, he one-ups it. 3 initial kills. And all these fights for Heroic are just awkward. They're not in any kind of comfort positions. And if you're GamerLegion in this round, you throw everything at the hunt. There's still time left in the bomb. Sacrifice all 4 players if that's what it takes. Get the AWP out of Cadian's hands.
It is quite literally the only issue that they're going to have in the next round. So yeah, you just sacrifice whatever you can to get this one. Bomb is going to be going, and Chaos, I think, is the only one within range that he could maybe try to
Boah.
bring down. He's certainly given it a
Überlebt
shot,
mit
but
3
only will bring him
HP.
down. So the orb is going to be saved only barely. 9-5. Round number 15 is
Aber
coming
kein
up.
Geld.
And Heroic, I guarantee they can feel the pressure now. Maybe early on, you have a story in the back of your mind. You think, okay, we can make it back. We've been here before. You give the wall speech. You try and make sure that everyone still believes. But Heroic, they were destined to go to the grand finals. Only GamerLegion had a different plan in mind. Cadian is fighting for this one. He's got 14 kills. He's almost catching up with Immer at the moment, but it's not enough.
Not enough from the Riflers. Have really let down Heroic's defense here today. You can recover from 5. 6 would obviously be much, much better. And this slow opening from GamerLegion has been so effective throughout the half. They've never had to change it up.
You know, they've changed it up at their own will whenever they felt like, okay, we can throw in a fast round and then it'll catch them off guard. And that's been working too. Sue has shown everyone what kind of a leader he can be.
Wow.
Sure shot close here with the Deagle. Good on the first, but an instant return. Immer hasn't really given up an opportunity to get a kill yet in this map. And Cadian, yeah, they're going to be slowing them down on that one, but there's still 50 seconds left.
Good nade. Yeah, 50 seconds, but that might actually dissuade GamerLegion from attacking into the A bomb site. They're going to reset on the map, and now we get a little bit of mid-round aggression from Heroic. They've controlled mid for the most of this, and actually they're giving it up entirely. They're coming over to the A bomb site. 42 seconds, and Tesses is the one in trouble. When will Heroic realize this? When do they shift another player to B? How long until they realize that A is not under attack?
Yeah, but he's starting to think about it. But Tessus is still alone. 25 seconds. If Heroic want to start the comeback, it better be now. This better be the best 5-7 of all time as they jump right down in front. Good shot on the first. He can't land the second. And now Yabi up close. 15 seconds here. Sue not ready. Grenade in hand, and Acor will take one more kill. It's still a 2 versus 2. 8 seconds on the clock, and Cadian pushing through before anyone else shows up. His teammate is still behind him. The gun barrel's going to be showing him. He knows.
Whoa, whoa!
Spray on through in a 10th round. GamerLegion, they're almost there.
Oh shit.
The second half, if they win the pistol, they might make it all the way to the grand final.
So, Freunde, es wird jetzt eine historische Entscheidung fallen können.
Everyone here. This is truly a legendary run that they are on right now. They just need 6 more rounds. The second half is coming up. Paris, are you ready?
Here we go. Pistol run is live. Final half of play
Heroic,
for one of these teams
kurze Anmerkung,
in this
hat
Paris Major.
alle bisherigen Pistol Rounds, das waren 5 an der Zahl, für sich entschieden.
Ima in support, who's been absolutely incredible. He'll be tested here early.
He will be. Everything matters right now. Heroic.
Aber dabei wird es scheinbar nicht bleiben. GamerLegion gewinnt die erste Pistol in dieser Serie. Es steht 1:5 in Pistols.
What a time to get it. Man, he passes this test with flying colors. Look at this. Get out of my face, Tesses. What a disgusting display. He has put himself and his team on the Counter-Strike map. 11-5.
Yeah, brings Heroic to Tech9's. Desperate to fight back, desperate for a miracle. Something to pump them up, something that they can rally behind. I'm sure Cadian has already given them the wall speech, but so far that has not been enough.
Ich weiß nicht warum, aber irgendwie kann ich es mir gerade nicht vorstellen, dass Heroic hier gleich fliegen könnte. Ich kann mich mit diesen Gedanken gerade absolut nicht anfreunden. Heroic ist der Favorit. Verlieren sie tatsächlich und Vitality sollte ins Finale einziehen, dann bleibt Vitality die Nummer 1 der Welt.
Isaac, he's going to get the early spot on. He's right.
Das ist Fakt. 2, 3, rundherum. Ouch. 4, 4,5, 5,
Cadian, he'll pick up the bomb, but only
12,
lose it a
5.
second later. Isaac, rock solid on that triple defense.
Yeah, but
Echo.
12.
Ima getting that first kill, the first player who can really aggress upon Isaac, is what sets him up for the triple, keeps some space in front of him. Ima up to 21 frags in this deciding map. A spectacular performance worthy of the grand finals. They're now just 4 rounds away.
One AK on Texas, a hero AK to try and pick this one up, and that's a heroic move. In the middle, he's opened it up and taken down Suhei. How much can they build? Just one single rifle in play, the rest are all pistols. And Kios, he's gonna let it back now, they're gonna try and hunt him down.
Das gibt's nicht. Kriegt trotzdem noch 2 raus.
It is a double, and they'll bring it back into a 3-on-3 with the bomb being planted, but Isaac, he sees the weakness, and nice range shot, picking up Cadian. Now it's a 2 versus 1 as
Letzter
Isaac
kommt
will get the
Jungle.
spray on through, no problem. It all rests on the shoulders of Tessus. They know where he is.
Bomb's not for him, he's got a challenge.
Yeah, he has to swing on this one. He has to be wide. 10-second diffuser won't even make a
13,
difference.
5.
Echo will take down his countryman and put GamerLegion at 13 rounds.
Es sieht so düster aus. Es sieht so verdammt düster aus gerade.
GamerLegion has caused upsets throughout this entire tournament. They need one more to get to the grand finals, and it's looking possible. We've had 2 close maps. This one ain't close.
Oh, shit
13 to
happens.
5. This is an emphatic victory thus far, and Heroic is going to have to dig deep again. All those experiences, the world against you,
Also,
the
Freunde.
crowd in Rio wanting for failure.
Schafft Heroic die Aufholjagd.
Heroic's got to dig
Schaffen
from
sie es
all of
nochmal
that
zurück
to
auf
come
die
back
Map.
here. They're 8 rounds back.
Wenn sie es schaffen wollen, ohne Overtime,
This is the kind of comeback that
dürfen sie
needs
GamerLegion
a
höchstens noch eine Runde
blazing hot
zulassen.
start, right? You need somebody
Mit
to show
Overtime
to really
2.
embody that comeback
Also
in a
sie
single
brauchen
round and just prove that it
mindestens
can be
11.
done. They've got their backs
Mindestens
to the
10,
wall,
zumindest für die
13 to
Overtime,
5.
11 sogar für den Win,
And GamerLegion,
noch
they
ohne Overtime.
can see the finish line right now.
Aber ich bin ehrlich mit
One
euch,
good round win here, and they
wenn
would
hier
have
jetzt
done it already.
nicht die erste Runde
I like
kommt,
this. Echo aggressive in
Heroic.
the hallway,
dann sehe ich schwarz.
trained on that corner
Dann
with
sehe ich
DWP.
wirklich
Shush.
schwarz.
Something in him tells him not to peek that corner, and he's going to fall back from it.
It's not worth it. He's not the action man at this moment. Oh,
Oh,
good
first
damage
strike
done, but Ima
zumindest.
commits himself to the fight. Dropped by Tessus.
Zumindest First Track.
He's had a couple nice headshots to open this up, but that alone is not going to do it. Cadian slides into position on Catwalk, and Shush now might be a little frisky. Oh,
That's close, real close. But if you know the op is on that side, I mean, you could be tempted to go to the B bomb side, because at least you know you're not going to be running into it there. Kios is going to be found in the middle. Cadian, he's good in that one. Isaac and Sue, the crossfire. Is it going to be enough? Well, the early spray, certainly convincing. And actually, Heroic, they decide, you know what? We're not feeling comfortable at all.
yeah, they're calling that bad boy off. Over towards Khan. Suhei's going to be here, and Akor still in a very safe position up in Palace. Will Heroic be able to read this?
Are you expecting him to still be here after all this time? It's obviously in the back of their mind.
Aua!
somewhere.
Aua!
Take off Akor with a kill. Cadian, good on the flick. We'll put a pause to the madness for just a second. 30 of them left as well. 2 versus 2 here with the spray at range. Cadian, he has to come off the bomb. He's so worried about getting locked down. Wide swing. Akor, that's a ballsy play. He might go for it again here. Cadian on his own back here, and he can't escape the
Cadian.
bomb site, surely.
Wenn er das klatscht, dann haben wir mal ein Highlight.
Ein
gutes Highlight.
Aber
der Wunsch wird ihm nicht erfüllt. Oh wei.
That position from Akor is so strong.
Und jetzt
And it felt like Heroic had
könnte
a
es
real
ganz
advantage
schnell
at the B
gehen.
bomb site, but they get
Oh,
scared
wei.
away after just 1 kill. Look at the battle just to get into this bomb site. Every step is challenged. GamerLegion, complete belief. 2 rounds away.
2 Runden. Für die Sensation.
They are so silent on that side right now. The pressure is on. Nice
Zwei
shot from
verdammte
Aiko.
Runden für die
Blows
Sensation.
Cadian out of the sky and makes it a quick 4-on-5 here to begin the round with.
Oh, they're landing on thick now. This is a GamerLegion that is not going to let this one slip away.
Safen ist weg.
Oh,
Oh, das sind zwei Free.
Certainly. Even if Aiko, I don't even know how, but he won the fight against Down in the other half.
Drei.
So still a 3-on-3. Yabi will continue.
Ace wäre mal ein Ausrufezeichen. Ace wäre mal ein Ausrufezeichen.
Step it up. Yabi now with a quad kill, looking to try and see if he can get the ace, but certainly he's already won the round for his team.
Yeah.
That's the kind of performance, but you gotta think it's too late, right? This is gonna be a 14-6 scoreline. They basically need a 10-round comeback after this one.
Shush wants to take the last AK away. Yabi not thinking about the ace that you mentioned. He's thinking about winning the round. Nobody is too committed to the hunt, but they've got him boxed in.
Das ist vorbei.
And bang, Shush finds him right at the end, 14-6. You wanted a round out of an individual from Heroic to get this off, to get this
Sie
comeback
leben ein
underway. That
bisschen.
might be it from
Sie
Yabi.
leben ein bisschen.
We'll have to find out. Heroic's gonna have to find out if this delivers them the energy they so desperately need. Timeout
Timeout
from
Nummer 3.
GamerLegion.
Yeah, and Immer, he's so fired up behind this. He's, I'm gonna jump through the murder hole. I'm
Es
gonna try and do
kann
it
jetzt
anyway.
ganz
You
schnell
can get a
gehen.
better jump
Heroic
than the one
darf
that he got,
keine
but
Runde mehr
at the
verlieren,
end of the day,
wenn
probably
sie es
didn't
noch
need to do it.
regulär
It tells
schaffen
you
wollen.
something about the kind of mood that he's in. 21 kills on him. And a massive
Ich
lead
sehe
for
aktuell
GamerLegion.
echt, was das angeht, schwarz.
You could see the look on their faces here, Heroic. They don't look anything like themselves.
Remember how this map started? The triple kill from Cadian and the pistol, taunting the camera. That's so long ago. That's been wiped off his face.
A quad kill on Jabby. It's a very, I don't even want to call it a sign of life or some light at the end of the
Richtiger
tunnel.
first
It has
track.
to be a lot more than that. Immer in the middle, immediately back to boost up. It's a classic, and that's the only thing they really got. They got an MP9 as well.
Zwei.
Oh, actually,
Drei.
might be able to get
Das
one.
spottet die nicht. Das spottet die gar nicht.
Tess is getting blown up as well.
Die 15 ist da.
Now it's just all
Es sei denn,
on
Cadian wird
Cadian.
hier jetzt zum
1
Klatschmeister.
versus 3. How did it come to this? They had nothing to work with. And yet, GamerLegion looked better than Heroic on this one.
Oh
Ima's
mein
flanking.
Gott.
There's
Yeah,
a timer
he
on this
is.
for Cadian that he's not reading.
Das war's. 15-6. Wir haben einen Series Point. Aber nicht für Heroic. Für GamerLegion.
On the verge of it. And that face says it all. Concern
Bei
and frustration.
Gott.
GamerLegion is making all the plays on this map. The proactive team.
Letztes Timeout Heroic.
They have built up so strong.
Die Vitality-Fans machen sich schon mal warm. Die sind nämlich auch gleich dran.
Doubted every step of the way.
Es kann jetzt nur noch eine Runde sein. 9 Runden muss Heroic jetzt holen.
9 shots to make it at the grand final. 9 chances to crush the dreams of Heroic.
And they've been
Heroic,
fearless
Major
counterstrike, even
Traum
when they were
wäre
behind.
beendet.
When they had to claw their way back,
Wie gesagt, das
they
Team hat
looked
noch kein
so
Major
focused.
gewonnen.
Now they're playing way from the front.
Würde sich jetzt,
Yeah, they're doing whatever they want.
Würde auch so bleiben, wenn man die Runde verliert.
ADR. He has been an
und
absolute
Fakt ist
god
auf jeden
on
Fall, wir
all of the
kriegen
matches
so oder
we've
so
seen at
einen
the
Major
semifinal.
Champion zum
He's
ersten
been
Mal.
pretty quiet, all things I mean, he had the pistol round in the second half, but man,
Die Frage ist nur, welcher dieser 4.
they haven't needed him yet too much in the second half. Everyone delivering.
Heroic, this is it. 9 in a row. We said GamerLegion have 1 foot in the grand final. Well, Heroic have got 1 foot in the grave at the moment. And it's a default spread to begin with.
1:30
Yeah.
ist GamerLegion tendenziell entfernt. Oh Mann, ey. Ich krieg langsam Herzrasen, glaubt's mir. Also ernsthaft, mit dieser Konstellation, mit diesem aktuellen Stand, habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Isaac and Imura playing that double position.
Oh shit.
And looks like they could try for an A execute here.
Yeah, they have to
Wenn
take
Heroic
attention
den
away from
ersten Mann
sound
verliert,
position.
als
Shifts to come
erstes,
out of holes, create some space
dann
inside the bomb site
bin
with
ich
the
mir
Mac
sicher,
10.
war's
Set
das.
piece towards the A site. Kia is dropping utility. Defensive utility to keep him dangerous and keep him alive for the moment.
Oh, look at the bomb. The bomb is actually running back through T spawn. They're going to try and meet up with Stout Isaac. He's still in the bomb side, and he
Jetzt
is
ist es
for that opening
passiert.
kill now. That's going to draw
Zwei
them
down.
back. That's a huge red flag. They know what's coming.
Das
Stewie on the
war's.
kill as well.
Das war's endgültig. Ladies and Gentlemen, wir kriegen eine Überraschung. Es ist in diesem Moment aus und vorbei. Wir haben einen Underdog im Finale.